always talking to myself in the beginning, and it's always a little awky. It's not really awky, but I'm going to paint some goblins. Going to paint some goblins. I like goblins. I like goblins. I like it, the goblins. I like it, the goblins. This like doesn't fit my holder, so hopefully it doesn't keep falling out the whole stream. Hopefully it doesn't keep falling out the stream, like popping out of this holder. Hopefully not. Hopefully not, because that might happen. That may happen. I have to be very careful not to drink from my paint bucket. I've got to be very careful. I've been doing that quite a bit. Having coffee next to the paint bucket is probably not the smartest idea. Probably not the best idea. But I do it anyways. Oh, I messed up. Hold on. I think I messed up something, but I don't know what I did. Hi! Hello. Thank you so much, Hayden. Hello, Thaw. Hello. Ahoy. My hands are beat. My hands are freaking beat. I'm trying not to be sad. Life is beautiful. I'm trying to be very happy and cheerful. Life is gonna turn around, and it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really freaking good. My hands are so beat. Look how disgusting my hands are with paint and stuff. I'm sorry. I'm a goblin. I'm a freaking goblin. Look at my little paint hands. Yeah, don't punch my boobs. Don't punch my freaking boobs. What the hell? They didn't do anything. They're innocent. I'm using these brushes so bad. I should be using a bigger brush for this, but I'm like, nope. Use the tiny little brush. Use a tiny little brush. Use a little brush. This ring, these are both from thrift stores. This one's from Goodwill, and this one's from, I don't remember where. But I shop at thrift stores for jewelry because I like old jewelry. I like old jewelry. I like it a lot. Painting these big blobs of color is so boring. I like shading. Oh, and I'm also working on, I don't know if anyone is curious, but I'm also working on this little kitty. I'm very excited about him. I don't think anything I buy is expensive. Like, I think this stuff's all, like, shitty jewelry, like, but I still love it. I love old people's stuff. Not even old people, but, like, people's old stuff, you know? Just anything that someone had, because it's, like, cool. Like, who bought this froggy ring and was wearing this froggy ring before me, you know? There's a whole story behind this ring. These are so small. These are the size of my fingernail. It's so hard to not make them super messy at first. Like, I clean them up, but they look super messy at first. Yeah, fuck old people. No, I don't want, I don't want anyone to die. However, I do like the thrift. I do like the thrift, It's the circle of life. Hello, Eggy. Hello, Eggy. These figures look so ugly on the first layers because they're so tiny. All the paint's just like bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's the sound it makes. You guys can't hear it, but that's the sound it's making. It's going bloop, bloop, bloop. But this kitty is from this D&D pack, and I'm still working on him, and he's so cute. I love painting kitty, and then there's this other guy I'm gonna work on who's like I think he's a dragonborn. Yeah, I mean everything's about to cost a shit ton of money to import, so. Like, my mom got an email that Temu is not going to be shipping to America or something like that, so she went crazy on Temu, and I was like, oh god. Oh no, she's went crazy on the team. Well, I'm going to try and paint it like bagel. I'll do, like, bagel spots on it, but I think that once I do that, and I think I want to do something with the floorboard, but I'm not really sure. I want to do something, because the floorboard is very boring. Like, it's got this treasure chest, but it doesn't have anything there. Yeah, I like to paint small, but these goblins are like really, really small, like very, very, very small, and it's very hard because if your paint is diluted at all, which it has to be, it just freaking spreads and it's like makes a mess, and then it takes forever to clean up. Yeah. I would like to paint a Gundam though. I would like to I'd like to make a Gundam. I'd like to do Gundams. I was gonna say, I'm just really into the D&D figures right now. I saw this little tiny Gundam that was like this big. It was like I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like I don't know. It was like a Gundam that was like literally this big. It was crazy. I don't know what it was though. Like, I don't know why it was so small, but someone was painting it. It was very tiny. I'd love to do a really big painting and a very small painting. Someone got me something off my wish list that's a big dragon. So I'm going to paint that on stream. I'm very excited. To paint that on stream. My wish list has a bunch of figures, so, I mean, if anyone's If anyone wants to see a figure painted, my wish list has figures. Hell yeah, 20 minutes is 20 minutes. 20 minutes with the brush is 20 minutes with the brush, my guy. I love chibi. Anything chibi is my favorite. That's why these Pathfinder goblins are my favorite, because they have big heads. And normally I think goblins are usually kind of ugly. Sorry. But these goblins got like big old heads, and they make me happy because they're like chibi. I like it. I like it. Picasso. I like it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because I've seen people, I didn't know if you painted them or not, because I've seen a lot of people paint the Gundams, but then I've seen other people not paint the Gundams, and so I just wasn't sure if they were, like, something that everybody painted or had to paint or not. I could not even kind of see what I'm doing. I'm just slapping it on. No, goblins are very cute, but they're most cute in Pathfinder. But they're, like, ugly cute. They're like, those weird little, dogs that are, like, kind of, like, always shaking and have huge eyes, and they're, like, but they're cute, you know? That's how goblins are cute. Oopsie, I just smeared a bunch of paint. I just smeared it. Sup. Happy Star Wars Day. I didn't have the money for it, but if I did, I would have gotten one of those Star Wars kits, like from the Star Wars board game, and I would have painted one of those, but I just was like, I cannot swing that. So you're getting a goblin today. You're getting a freaking goblin, okay? I could not swing that. They had a Mandalorian one. Ooh, I wanted it. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted it for Grogu. I just wanted it for freaking Grogu. He was cute as heck. I still call him Baby Yoda. I know that you're not supposed to. I think the Warhammer is more my style. Just like, I love the way the Warhammer stuff looks, but the D&D stuff is cheap. That's the Warhammer stuff is obviously more detailed and like amazing. It's just so freaking expensive. Like, I was looking at the Warhammer stuff in the store a couple days ago, and I could not believe the prices that I was looking at, especially for like a figure that's like literally like one figure this size, so like this about this size was like $37, and I was like, oh my god, and I know it's because that character like has a lot of value in the game or whatever, like it's like a good character in the game. However, I wish they would do something where they just sold characters that like have no value in the game, but like at the same quality, if that makes any sense. Like, just start a line that's just for people who like to paint. Someone did say Gundam. I do not know why Chihuahuas shake like that. I have no idea. Hey, how are we doing? I do not know. I just think they're shaky. I just thought they were shaky little fellows. I can't tell if it's wearing pants or if that's bare legs. I can't tell if it's got pants or bare legs, man. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting back on my iPad and drawing these characters as I paint them. I don't think that's bare legs. I think I'm painting it green, but I don't think it's bare legs. So I think I'm accidentally just messing up. Oops. Oopsie. Safi, where are you? Safi, I see Safi. There you are. It's pants now because that's how I'm interpreting it. This looks so crazy, but I will get it cleaned up. I'm going to have to go back and forth between the kitty and this, because as I have to let this dry before I can start cleaning it up a little bit. I've got to let this dry. My hands are beat. I cannot have nails. I tried to have nice nails recently when I went on vacation, and it was not it. I could not have nice nails. Okay, this paint's not dry. All right, the paint's not dry. Their skulls aren't big enough for their brains. I relate. That's why I'm always shaking. I literally just popped off and I didn't even notice because it's so small. It's just like, boop, boop. Ooh, I don't also know how you're supposed to paint these clear bits, because I'm pretty sure they're just supposed to be painted like regular bits, which confuses me, because then why are they clear? Why are they clear? Why are you running away from me? Why are you running away? Why are you running? If I ever was in a race with someone, like a foot race, and I was losing, I'd hit them with that line to make them laugh so that I would win the race. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I'm a little trickster. I'm a little bit of a goblin myself. The focus on this is crazy. It's like, let's focus on your hairy ass arms. Everyone just wants to see more Stefanici the hairy arms. That's what everyone wants to see. Hairy arms and Geralt. Goblin these nuts. Everyone just is very very interested in my hairy arms. Whenever I stream, I always get a message like, your arms are hairy, and it's like, should I kill myself? Like, what? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. But it's like, really, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just hairy. I'm hairy. Oh, yeah, I don't have that. So I just got paid transparent. I've got, oh my god, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't have that. I have, I mean, everybody's arms are hairy. I guess mine are a little hairier than usual, but like, I'm Italian and I'm Puerto Rican. It's gonna be hairy. I'm not gonna shave my arms. My sister does that, or she did that, and it just seemed like a lot of work to shave your arms every day. Like, it's arms hair. It's arm hair, man. Hairy arms, baby. That's what you walked into. I'm so sorry. I was just saying how every stream when I'm painting, someone always mentions I have hairy arms. I'm like, there's nothing I can do about that. Unfortunately, I'm just a hairy gal. A hairy gal. I'm just a little hairy gal, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm not shaving my damn arms. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Or waxing my arms. I mean, I think people should do whatever makes them feel comfortable. But for me, the arm stuff doesn't bother me. I also don't even think my arms are that hairy. I think people are just some. Yeah, I should braid it. I should style the arm hair. You're right. I should use one of those old Con Air tools that like, twist it up and put like sparkles and stuff on it. Like, what did people used to do back in the 90s? It was like crimping. I should crimp it. I got into crimping recently, and I was crimping my hair every day for a while, and I thought it looked so good, and then I saw some pictures of it, and I was like, wow, that looked really bad. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but like, sometimes I get into something, and I think it's great, and then later on I look back, and I'm like, oh no, that looked really bad, but it's okay. Hell yeah, sparkle arm. I'm just gonna have it, I'm gonna be like a barbarian, like where they have like beads and stuff, sparkles, beads, just really bedazzle it. I always have some crazy stuff going on. I should just like incorporate all of this into my arm hair. Really go crazy with it. Why not? If they're gonna say my arms are hairy, I gotta give them a reason to say that. Do you guys know about? I feel guilty even saying it, but like, do you guys know about vajazzling? People who vajazzle. Vajazzling is kind of wild. I don't know if you guys ever seen. I've seen it at the dollar store, and it's like something you put on your lady bits, and it says vajazzle, yeah, where it's like you put it on your lady bits, and it's like sequins and rhinestones and stuff. Oh good heavens! This looks crazy. I promise I will clean this up. Look, I'm not saying I vajazzle, but people do vajazzle. I'm not a vajazzler, but I don't judge anybody, man. Life is hard. We all gotta get through life in our own way, you know? You all gotta get, hell yeah, shiny jeweled flaps. And there's always things that say, some of them say like, enter here, and they say crazy stuff, and it's like, hell yeah, do your thing. I don't judge. In fact, I think it's a beautiful art form, the vajazzling. Yeah, that word is definitely not in the Bible. That word is not in the Bible. But you know what? We were giving vaginas to vajazzle. If you want to think about it like that. If you want to consider that, I mean, there's worse things going on in the world. Could be doing something evil. Like, vajazzling is not too bad. It's just crazy that I've seen it at the dollar store. Like, who's going to the dollar store and they're picking up, like, their vajazzling kit? It's one thing if it's at, like, Spencer's and stuff, but I have fully seen vajazzling kits at the dollar store, and I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Someone's there getting, like, groceries and stuff, and then suddenly they're like, vajazzling kit. I told someone once that I bought groceries at the dollar store sometimes, and they acted like I was crazy, and I was like, is that not normal? Is that not a normal thing to do? Sometimes I get milk and stuff from the dollar store because it's just, like, smaller packages. Sometimes I don't need a whole container of milk. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a crazy thing. Some of us can't go to freaking Whole Foods every time we need something. I don't know, man. I thought going to the dollar store for groceries was normal, and then I was told it was not normal. Then I was informed it was not normal. I think it's normal. That's why they have groceries. That's why they have them. For us, folk who shop there. I love the freaking dollar store, man. I love it. I love going to the dollar store. It's my favorite. They always got some crazy stuff. They've always got some good stuff. And they have a lot of groceries that are like name brand and everything. Name brand, man. Oh, where's my camera? Where's my camera? Where's my camera? No way. Did my phone die? Oops. Oh my god! Hold on 1 second. I probably should have my phone on the charger, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Look. Alright. You know what? This will be a chatting stream because my phone just died, but it'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, they have like a lot of food. Like, I don't know why that's a weird thing. They have a lot of food. I'm an idiot. I literally thought I was on 40 or 50%. Apparently, I was not on 40 or 50%. I don't think that's a new level of poor, because some of the stuff they have is like name brand stuff. Am I crazy? Maybe I am just a new level of poor. I don't want to full screen my face cam. I'm shy. I'm nervous. Hello. My camera is down right now because my phone died because I'm a freaking dingus. Yeah, I like dollar stores, and I think they're very nice, and I think a lot of people have had to start. I mean, with the way things are right now, a lot of people have to shop at dollar stores. You know, it's not like everyone could be bougie. We can't all be bougie. And like, I live near Publix, and Publix is so freaking expensive. The only place I know that's like got good prices is Walmart. Walmart's okay. Yeah. Oh, Aldi's amazing. You gotta shop smarter these days. You can't just be throwing money around. I remember when I was a kid and my parents were buying groceries for us, I was like, just get this. Now that I have to spend my own money, I'm like, should I save 30 cents on this one item? Like, I feel so bad for my parents because I was a chubby little monster. I was eating everything, and I was not caring about how the money they were spending. I was not caring. The neighborhood market stores are really nice. I don't know. I like Walmart. I like Walmart. Walmart's good. The only problem is I live near a touristy spot, so it's like always full of freaking tourists, and it's always packed. Also, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but my Walmart stopped doing self-checkout. There's no more self-checkout. It's all with cashiers, which I think is a good thing because I want people to have jobs. But it's also very strange. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, or if it's just my Walmart because people steal because of tourists and stuff. I have no idea. Yeah, Iron Overlord, very fancy. People are stealing a lot. I mean, they screw up everything for everybody because I like the self-checkout, but on the other hand, I also like people having jobs. So, you know. Sorry, I'm turning my phone back on. Sorry about this. It's probably gonna go away because I've been to a couple recently, and I don't know if it's just those ones, but I have a feeling they're all going away because they're all starting to like disappear. Goblin only eats penis. I'm shocked. See, I always do that, but I always go to self checkout, but I can see why it's a problem because there's no way everyone isn't just stealing. I don't steal from self checkout because I'm scared, but and I also don't think it's right to steal. But I can imagine what people are stealing. Goblin eats penis and nuts. That's what Goblin eats, guys. That's the Goblin diet. Sorry, this is like a big blank screen. I will be back shortly. Oh my god, of course. You know what my phone is doing right now? Update. It's like when you go to play PlayStation or you go to play Xbox and then you're like so excited to play with your pals and then suddenly it's like 30-minute update. No thoughts. What are your thoughts? I don't know. I don't have any thoughts. Head empty. Wait, I'm just sorry. I can't focus on that because I'm thinking about this other like existential balls penis thing that's going on below you. I'm very sorry. I'm getting confused here. Because there's like, yeah, someone said, what the fuck is going on? I'm very confused as what's going on. Yeah, you guys, your balls or you're not your penis? I mean, I wouldn't know, but I don't think so. Sorry. I'm also trying to do this, and it's like updating, and I feel like an insane person. Like, why is it up? Okay, we got it. We got it. 2%, baby. 2%. I can rock that. I can go with 2%. Then I can get my brain back in. Why are you guys talking? What are you guys talking about? This is a good, in my good Christian neighborhood. In my good Christian neighborhood. Come on. Come on. Guys, in my good Christian neighborhood, really? Really? Let's see if this crashes again. It didn't crash, but let's see if it stays up. Hold on. Christians do have penises. I'll say that. I will say that. All right. It might be facing the wrong way, but it's gonna pop back up, and then I can turn it around. All right. We got it. We got it, baby. We got it, baby. Ooh, why is it so close? I feel like it's very close to me. All right. Let's hopefully it doesn't go down. Hopefully it doesn't die. Mario and Luigi, I would not consider Mario and Luigi dick and balls. Are we considering Mario and Luigi dick and balls? Is that what we're doing here? Wait, why is this? It's like super. Sorry, it's like super. It's like super close. It's weirding me out. No, Mario and Luigi are Christians. Mario and Luigi are freaking Christians. Okay, why is my camera... I love when it does this. It's like, I don't want to go landscape mode, so I'm not going to. I have to, like, wiggle it back into landscape mode. It's like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm always a very organized streamer, guys. Always super organized. Super duper organized. That's a toothbrush. Not for my teeth. I do not use that on my teeth. I use that on figures. Wario is they're going crazy. I'm sorry. I can't control these guys. I can't control the goblins, guys. Princess Daisy probably wouldn't vajazzle, but I think Peach would. I think Peach would vajazzle. I think so. I think Peach would be a vajazzler if we're being serious. But she would do it for her actual boyfriend, who is what's his face? Her actual boyfriend is Bowser. I mean, that's just because they're like, we don't have them. It's like boobs, you know? It's like a fidget toy it's like a forbidden fidget toy. Forbidden fidget toy! Oh, good heavens. Good heavens. My good Christian neighborhood's getting all turned upside down. It's a forbidden fidget toy, man. It's like boobs for guys. It's like boobsies for guys. Boobies. Women don't scare me, but I'm a woman, so men scare me. But like men don't scare me. No one scares me because I'm tough. I love the Labyrinth. Are you talking about Labyrinth like the movie? The movie? Are we talking about Labyrinth the movie? I love anything Jim Henson, man. You know I'm a Jim Henson girl. I'm a Jim Henson girly bop. Hello. I love that movie. It's so weird, and I just love movies that are very strange. It's like why I've always loved Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's just like a bizarre concept. It never makes any sense. If you watch Pee-wee's Playhouse like as an adult recently, you're like, what the hell? Why were we showing this to children? It's so weird. Yeah, we need something strong. I'm trying to talk about goblins, be like a sweet little chat, and everyone's like the dick in the balls. I'm like, okay, all right, guys. You guys get rowdy on Sundays. Pee-wee wasn't a pervert. He was just a guy. He was just a dude. If you go to an adult theater, hello. If you go to an adult theater, there's only one thing you can do. But most adults do that. This is too wet, and I'm working it, and it's like smudging. It's smudging. I support being a freak in freak places. I support that he was a freaky guy, but in a place where you're meant to be freaky. I support that. He could have been a freakier guy. He could have been doing it like in like a Walmart or something, but he wasn't. He was doing it in the appropriate venue. They only arrested him because he was Pee-wee. I'm sure that's what... I mean, I highly doubt anyone goes in there and does anything else except what he was doing. That's literally what it was meant for. Like, what the hell else was he supposed to be doing in there? I'm gonna have to put on the age restrictions on my damn chats, or on my streams, because we start talking about some crazy stuff. This is too wet. I will say, I'm doing these paintings with this tiny little brush. I should be doing it with like slightly bigger, but I'm not going to because I just need it to get all the paint down. He was to be praying. He was to be Pee-wee praying. He should have been oh like that. He should have been sanctifying the location. Turning all those people to Jesus. I mean, I knew he was gay from the first time I saw him. Him coming out as gay was not like a I don't mean to be mean here, but I didn't. It wasn't a surprise to me. I mean, I feel bad saying it, but it wasn't like a great surprise to me. I mean, most people I think already knew. Most people I think already knew. He was. See, some people didn't already know. I mean, he was, but he I mean, he came out like posthumously. So he did come out, but it was pretty obvious to me. It's just one of those things where I don't care about it. Like I don't care. So I could tell, but it was never bothered me. I think a lot of creative people are of the persuasion. I have so many gay relatives. I can sense if someone's gay, like, telepathically. I can sense it so easily. I have so many gay relatives. Someone's made a tweet today that was like, if you have one gay, you either have a gay cousin or you are the gay cousin. And I was like, I have like 10 gay cousins. Like, we're all in my family, just like of different variety. We're kind of crazy. We're kind of, well, it's not crazy, but you know what I mean. We're not the standard fam. We're not the standard fam. We're much gayer, apparently. But yeah, I have very finely tuned gaydar. Hell yeah! Oh, look, as long as he's happy, man. I support whatever people do as long as it makes them happy. If you're happy and you're not hurting anyone, go crazy. As long as you're not being groomed or something like that. Like, it sounds like this guy might have some money, so he's probably getting well taken care of. Obviously, that's like a horrible reason to be with someone, but if he loves them, why not? Why freaking not? I think that too many people are concerned about other people's business, man. Too many people are concerned about other people's business. We all gotta worry about ourselves more. But, like, people don't want to worry about themselves, so then they get involved in other people's shit. Because no one wants to actually, like, spend time reflecting. What do I care about someone's relationship? Like I said, as long as it's not, no one's getting hurt. That's different. Obviously, if someone's getting hurt, that's a little different. That's a wee bit different. If someone's getting, like, groomed over Discord, then perhaps it's bad. Like, it's like a standard YouTuber relationship. Not so good. YouTubers are like, I have got to date someone who's 14. Like, why? Can't you just date someone your own age? Why do you gotta be a freak? Why? What's possessing you to be a freak? What is possessing you? I don't get it. It's always YouTubers, man. It comes out, hey, I just turned 30. I am 30. I think that 30s are a rockin' age. Man. Rockin' age. I was really worried about my 30s, but I think that despite being a little moody, like, I've been a little sad lately over other things, but I feel like it's gonna be good. The 20s are very confusing, so surely it's got to make more sense than the 20s, man. Surely it's got to make a little more sense than the 20s. Come on. In my 20s, I just felt like I was supposed to get everything together, and I did not. So I felt like kind of a loser. Now I'm realizing that, like, no one... Oh, that penis too thick. Now I'm realizing that, like, no one has anything together in their 20s, so, like, what a silly way of thinking. The 20s is kind of a blur, honestly. 20s is a blur. I liked my 20s, but I also didn't, I don't know. I wish I would have enjoyed them more. I would have enjoyed them more if I was, less afraid of and less self-conscious. I spent a lot of years just being too self-conscious to even, like, interact with people, which is a shame because it was a waste of time. Like, I wish I would have not been like that. I wish I would have been more brave and just talked to people and did the things I wanted to do. Thank you, Rumstep, but I'm very self-conscious about a lot of things. I mean, I think most people are, but I was, like, not wanting to leave my house, and it was, like, ruining my freaking 20s. It was ruining my 20s. I was going to Walmart and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. But I think most people have weird shit happening in their 20s. It's just a hard transition from teenager where everyone, like, cares for you and, like, helps you and you have everything you need to just suddenly, like, you're an adult now. Like, it's a very hard transition, whereas 20s to 30s is easier. Because, like, even when you're, like, early 20s, you're still kind of getting babied a little bit. I mean, I was lucky. I have a very supportive family. Not, like, financially. Like, we're not rich or anything. I mean, they didn't let me starve or anything like that, but we weren't rich or anything. But, like, you know, I never felt scared. I never had to worry that I was, like, going to be homeless or anything like that when I was in my 20s. Or in my teens. And same thing when I was 20s. Hello. No worries. I hope your finals are going well. I know it's scary. Finals are scary. I hope they're going well. I hope they're doing good. I've been pretty lucky, though. My family is very loving. We're a very close family. I think because my brother passed away, we're just closer because of that than the average family. So I'm lucky in one way. Like, you know, I'm not saying I'm glad that happened, but we are probably closer than the average family. That sounds disgusting. We weren't close in any kind of weird way. We're close in the normal way. We're close in the normal way because that sounded very weird to, like, reiterate how close my family is. No, we aren't close in the Game of Thrones way. No. Nay. We are not close in any kind of weird way. I mean, I'm sorry, Iron Overlord. I hope that you get to experience that. It's nice. I mean, more than being cared about, it's very nice to care for other people. It's a nice feeling. Lannister close. I don't have a twin. I don't have a freaking twin. Yeah, having a select few people is all that matters. I mean, I don't have many, like, a huge amount of friends. I only have a couple of friends, but my friends that I have are my family, basically. Like, they're that close to me that I consider them family. So that's really all you need. That's really all you need in life is a few good people. Just a few good people to get you by. And to call when you're sad and that can call you when you're sad. That's the thing, is a lot of people now have that stupid I don't know anyone anything mindset, which is silly. If you have a friend, you know, you are responsible to be a good friend. That's your responsibility. You have responsibility. If you want a good friend, you gotta be a good friend. And it feels nice. It feels nice to, like, help people and, like, love people. It is very hard to maintain relationships. I feel like what you're saying, like, I totally get what you're saying. My relationships are very, like, long-term friendships, so I can get away with not messaging for a long time, but, like, making a new friend is hard for me because it's, like, I just don't message back, and it sucks because it's not that I don't want to, I'm just so bad at it. Like, it's very hard for me to remember to message people back. I struggle. I think Friendsgiving is a nice idea because it's a different day than Thanksgiving. Friendsgiving is not the same day. It's Friday, I'm pretty sure, or yeah, I think it's a Friday. So it's you do both. You do Friendsgiving and you do a Thanksgiving. So I think it's sweet. I think it's a sweet idea. I mean, your friends are sometimes just as close as your family. Your friends are sometimes just as close as your family. But I think it's nice to have both. That's why it's good that they're on 2 different days. Yeah, I struggle to send the first message when I feel like I could possibly be being annoying. You know? I mean, if you do Friendsgiving as Thanksgiving, I'm assuming it's because your family lives far away or you're not close to them and stuff, so I get that. Some people's families suck. It sounds horrible, and I'm grateful that's not my situation, but some people do not have nice parents and stuff like that, so I get it. I mean, I think any kind of giving, Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving, it should just be with people that you love and that, you know, you care about. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Yeah, that's very hard. I'm sorry. I kind of get what you're saying because my best friend I lived with for 5 years, and then this year she moved away, and I, like, don't know anyone else, so I've been, like, pretty much by myself. So it's very lonely. I get it. And it's just hard when you like going out and stuff and you, like, have to suddenly do it all on your own. I still do things on my own, but it's fun to do things with other people, and I can't anymore. Hold on. I gotta dry this paint because it's too wet. Sorry. I'm blasting it. I'm blasting it with the heat gun, baby. She's getting blasted. She's getting blasted. I'm so sorry for the sound. I'm so sorry. Oh, let me do it off camera. Maybe it won't sound as bad. But yes, it's hard when your friends all live in other places. I feel like that's like a new problem people have because people, you know, with like social media and stuff. But it's nice to do Discord calls with your friends. Like, if you could do Discord calls with them, that's pretty nice. I feel like that. I feel like I'm very happy to be on my own most of the time, but sometimes you just want to be with someone else, and then if they're not there, they're not there. It's like, it hits you at different times. Loneliness hits you at different times. It's just one of those things, you know? Discord calls with the homies are very fun. If you can set up some Discord calls with the homies, that's fun. It's definitely not the same as being in person, but it's, you know, you gotta make it work. Gotta make it work sometimes. It does suck. It does suck because it's not the same, but it's fun. You can play games and everything like that. I always was jealous of my roommate because she was having Discord calls with her friends and stuff, and then I started doing it, and now I'm like, oh my god, this is like the coolest thing ever. This is the coolest thing ever. Exactly. I go out like to movies by myself. I go to Disney by myself. You know, don't. It's not worth staying in. You can always find people to talk to out and about. You can always find people if you talk to people. Most people are very friendly. Most people are very, very friendly, and if you start a conversation with them, they'll be nice to you. Yeah. It's just life. As you get older, it just gets harder and harder. When you're young, it's so easy because everyone's in the same like school basically, so you basically can hang out, you know everyone's schedule. It's just so nice. You don't realize when you get older how hard it is to make plans with people. No, as much as you want to, it's just impossible. It's just impossible. Like, there's so many times I want to talk to my friends, but they're like, oh, I'm free at this time, and I'm like, oh, that's not when I'm free. And then nothing happens. That's not when I'm free. But just getting older, man. That's just getting older. When you get older, sorry, is this like lag? Oh no, I thought it was like crazy lag. When you get older, it's just harder. Life just gets harder. I always wanted to grow up really fast, and then I grew up, and I was like, oh shit. Like, and it's crazy because people are like, no one warns you how hard it's gonna be as you get older, and it's like, yes, they do. Literally everyone warns you, but when you're a kid, you just want to hear it. Every single person warns you. If I could go back to being a teenager again, oh my god, I would do it in a heartbeat. And I did not have like the best experience ever. I just like, so nice to be free of responsibility. I do feel bad because there's a lot of teenagers who are like very responsible for things that they shouldn't be responsible for, and I think that's sad. Like, no teenager should be responsible for like a lot of things that kids are like working for their family and shit like that. Like, that's sad. Well, I worked for my family, but I'm saying kids that are like having to like pay their parents' bills and stuff, that makes me depressed because it's like, you only get one childhood, and some parents just don't let their kids have that. Their kids just can't even have that. You only get one, though. You only get one childhood. Gotta make the best of it. But it's okay. Life is still good as you're older. It's just different. It's just different. There's good no matter where you go. There's always good things. There's always good things. I love wet blending. It's like my passion. It's so peaceful. To watch the colors like fade into each other. It's so nice. It's so nice. Yeah, I never got when people were like, I don't want to play mermaids in the pool. I'm gonna tan. It's like, why? Literally, why? Playing mermaids is goated. Playing mermaids is goated, so you're actually missing out. You're actually missing out. I think that, even now as an adult, I want to go play in the pool. Even as an adult, I love playing in the freaking pool. But some people are just like that. Some people are just not like, I won't say they're not fun, but they're just not like into that kind of stuff. Not their passion. They're not playful. They're not playful. Some people are not playful, and that's okay. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. There's something super sticky on my arm, and I cannot tell what it is, and it's driving me crazy. And the paint is like building up too much in the face, and it's driving me crazy, but I cannot stop this weird blending that I'm having, because it's like coming out. I don't know how to explain it. It's like coming out of crevices. I didn't even know we're painted. It's coming out of crevices. Wanting to tan as a kid was so funny. My friends would be in like 6th grade, and they're like, I'm gonna get a tan. And I was like, you were in 6th grade. Who was looking at you? Who was looking at you? Although I will say the most male attention ever that my friends and me probably got was when we were like children, which is very scary. But like, we would go to the mall, and like grown-ass men would be like talking to us, and I'd be like, we are 12 years old, sir. We are 12 years old. Sorry, that's kind of like dark, but it was very uncomfortable. It was quite uncomfortable. It was quite weird. It was a lot of freaky people out there. It was, yeah. I will say, when you're like 12, 13, that's when the most, like, adult men probably pay attention to. It's very uncomfortable. It is very uncomfortable. I don't know why. Maybe it's not everybody's experience, but that was my experience. I was also, like, an early bloomer. I'm not trying to be gross here, but I was also kind of an early bloomer. Alright. I should let this dry for a mere moment, but I don't want... What is that thing on the chest? Oh, that's like a golden piece, I think. I have no idea what that is. It's so hard to see with these figures. They are so small. It's very hard to see, like, what I'm supposed to actually be painting and what is what color. And also, my arm is sticky. Hold on, I have to dry my arm because there's something sticky on my arm and it's making me insane. It's making me insane. I don't know what... I think it's just water, but water? People hate the way I say water. People hate the way I say water. I have to dry my arm. My hands are so beat up, man. My hands are beat. Sticky arm, baby. We got the... Who got the sticky arm? Who got the damn sticky arm? I'm trying to see what that piece is. It's like a gold piece, I think. It's gold, I think. It's hard to tell. And I throw out the boxes immediately. I just don't think a goblin would have gold. Well, I guess a goblin would have gold because they would just, like, steal it. They would just take the gold. They would just take that gold. They'd say, that's my gold. I like goblins. I really want to be a goblin. I'm going to start, like, my first D&D campaign somewhat soon, I think. Maybe. And I want to be a goblin. I want to be a goblin. I don't know what kind of goblin, but I'd like to be a goblin. Goblins probably, I have seen Harry Potter, obviously. Goblins probably just get their hands on a lot of money, so I don't know what I was thinking there. They probably get their hands on quite a bit of funds. They get their hands on the funds. But none of that money was their money. The goblins weren't rich. They were just cashiers at the bank. They were not rich. The goblins just, like, ruled the bank, but they didn't have the money. They didn't have the money, honey. That was all Harry's money. It's crazy because Harry is so rich, and then everyone was, like, giving him free stuff, and I was like, Harry's literally rich. Give the free stuff to frickin' Ron. Ronald had no money at all, and they were like, here's a free broom, Harry, and I was like, damn. That would have drove me crazy if I was Ron seeing that. I would have been pissed as hell. I would have been pissed. I would have been like, what about me? What about me? I love the blending, the smooth blending when you do the wet into wet. It looks so good. Not that this front looks so good, but the back is looking good. The back, which is, of course, much less important, looking good. Looking good. Alright, I gotta add the dress bits. I've got to add the dress bits. I don't know. I think I want to be like not a rogue, because that's too stealthy. Not a rogue. I think a goblin barbarian would be very fun. And you get to be super crazy. You get to be crazy. I think that's what I would be interested in being. I don't know. It'd be my first time though, so I'm scared. I'm a little scared. I don't know. I don't really know anything about it. I just like to paint the figures, so I'm very scared that I would play it and be really bad. A gobliness! That's me. That's me as hell. A little gobliness. A wee gobliness. Just wee. I mean, yeah, I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm like, what if I'm really bad at it and I don't know what I'm doing? I don't know. I wish there was, like, baby D&D that you can go to at the library where they just, like, did, like, a quick walkthrough. I don't know the rules or anything. I just like painting the figures, and I like the monsters and stuff like that. I want to do a lot of D&D art because I just love the art. Like, I want to draw a beholder, like, really cute. There's this place that has this figure coming out. It's a beholder, but it's Mr. Potato Head. It's very cool. It's super cool. It is awesome. I wish they would have it so you could paint it, but they do not. Although, I've heard that there's a lot of figures you could buy and strip and paint them. Like you could buy, like, pre-painted figures and strip, although I'm not sure I want to do all that. Work, but I have heard that you can do that. I thought you just used your imagination, but apparently it's a lot more than just imagination. Apparently there's a lot of rules to it. I thought you just kind of had fun. He's a little goblin. I think it's a she, honestly, but she's a little goblin. Oh no. Too much paint on the brush. I keeps going for some reason instead of stopping. I thought that you could just be silly, and not be silly because I'm very serious, but I thought you could just be imaginative, which is what I was hoping for. So I hope that's not totally off, because I like coming up with stories and all that jazz. I like being creative. I like being creative. Yeah, D&D. D&D. I think that I would like to be a little goblin though. A little goblina. A little goblina. Green isn't a creative color. Okay, but green is a goblin color. But green is a goblin color. I had to make it a goblin color. I had to make it a goblin color. Come on. Come on. Trying to like shade the face, and I can hardly see the face. Yeah, I think that it depends who you do it with. I want to follow the rules. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to follow the rules, and I want to be serious about it, but I want it to be like a creative thing. I don't want it to be like just like not fun. I don't know. Not fun, but like I thought the whole point was that you got to be creative and have a story and all that jazz. All that jazz. That is so real, and I just love green. Like a lot of characters I paint are green. I just love green characters. Speaking of green characters, it's freaking May the 4th, and I love Yoda. He's a green character who's goated. He's a green character who's goated. The theme parks by me are probably so packed today. It's probably so busy at Disney with May the 4th, because they do like an event, like a Star Wars event. It's so weird that Star Wars is just like part of Disney now. It's very strange. It's very strange. Yoda's goated. He's just a good boy. He's just a very old good boy. He's an ancient boy, but he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And he's so wise. He's so wise. I think that I need to watch the newer Star Wars movies because I haven't seen them. I remember, I think, what was it? Revenge of the Sith was out. Revenge of the Sith was out recently, and it did like really well. It did very well in the box office, which doesn't surprise me at all. I'm sure people went to go see it like a million times. Sure, people went to go see it a million freaking times. I just skipped them. I mean, that's fair. A lot of people say that, but I like the like learning lore. Like, I want to learn the lore of them. I'm just not super. Oh, she took a tumble. She took a tumble. I also like Adam Driver. Like, not like sexually. Like, you know, he's fine, but I'm not. I just like him. I'm interested in seeing him as Kylo Ren. I wonder if he did a good job, because he did a really good job in Girls, which is how I know him. So I was curious if he did a good job in, this is like not drying. There's like paint not drying because it's like in the crevices, and it's making it impossible to paint the face. It's making it impossible to paint the face. He's a great actor. Adam Driver's a great actor, so it would be very hard for me to imagine him not like absolutely killing it as Kylo Ren. It would be hard for me to imagine it. It would be hard for me to imagine. He would do very good, I think. Oh my god, the paint is like smearing. It's smearing. She's smearing. She's smearing. I probably should let this dry for a second, but he's like a goblin. He's basically a goblin. He's basically a little goblin man. A little goblin guy. A little goblin guy. Let me see if I can put some blue on his shirt, because that's what I wanted to do, but I wanted it to be like blue. I like to do this when I'm working, just like not waste a cent of paint. So I like to just use paint as I'm working on like other things I'm working on. I like to use paint like that. Look, Ed Sheeran has a banger song. He has a couple banger songs. I just, you know, it's just a shame that he gets so much shit, because he's got some bangers. He's got some bangers, okay? I like the one where he, I think he's got some good songs. I think if he was cuter, he would get less hate. If only he was a little cuter, he would get less hate. It's very unfortunate. It's like Bella Ramsey. People are only mean because they don't like how he looks. They don't like his vibes. He does have very red hair. His hair is quite red. I've never seen hair so red, I don't think. I think he's got the reddest hair I've ever seen. I think the only person who has hair that red would be like the Weasleys. Like them and the Weasleys. He also reminds me of that guy who played Ronald Weasley. Kind of reminds me of him. I'm not attracted to him. Like, I don't have a crush on him, but I think that he gets like a weird amount of hate where people just insult his appearance, which, you know, I mean, Not saying that's what you were doing by any means, Egg. I just think he gets like a weird amount of hate, like for no reason. Like I don't understand why. Unless he did something, people will come out and tell me something. I'll be like, that person's good, and then thank you. I get that occasionally. People are like, if there was a dollar store cousin of her, it would be you, and I'm like, okay. So thank you very much. Oh my god, this goblin keeps falling off. I like Britney Spears a lot. It's a shame what happened to her. I don't believe that it was her fault. Like, she had just so much bad shit done to her, man. No, he's not. He is not in Game of Thrones. Is he? Is Ed Sheeran in Game of Thrones? Is Ed Sheeran in Game of Thrones? You've got to let me know. Wait, is he really? What does he do in Game of Thrones? What does he do? Is he a bard of some kind? I'm very curious about this. Oh, I'm very curious about this. Is Goblin lying? Is Goblin being a goblin right now? Is Goblin being a goblin? Is he lying? Is he lying? He plays a dragon. See, now I know you're kidding. Now I know you're kidding, because literally, yes, he's a bard. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, fine. That is funny. It seems like the show gets weirder as it goes on. It seems like the show gets kind of strange as it goes on. Like, why is Ed Sheeran in there as a bard? I love the idea of a bard, too, where they're just, like, musical, and they're just like, why does it keep falling off the freaking stand? I'm just trying to paint this little flame. I'm trying to paint the little flame, and it's not letting me. It keeps falling off my stand. These are just too tiny to paint. They're just too small. They're just too small. Yeah, I think Justin Timberlake is a scumbag. I think that she was just screwed by a lot of people around her. I think she, like, her own family, when your own family screws you over, then you're kind of just cucked. Like, your own family, like, doesn't care about you. I mean, that's what it seems like in her case. Her family just wanted her money. And it's also a lot. Like, imagine being a teenager and the whole world being, like, obsessed with you and in love with you and, like, having, like, shower curtains of you. Like, imagine how scary that would be. And paparazzi follow you around and you're, like, a child. Seems quite scary. Oh yeah, she's definitely damaged. Like, I think that her brain is messed up. They put her on a lot of drugs and stuff too. I think her brain is probably kind of messed up from all that. Like, I don't think she could get away with that unfazed. But I wish the best for her. I wish the best for Britney Spears. I think that she got kind of screwed. Sorry, I'm, like, painting this off camera. She got kind of screwed in this life. She did. It's very unfortunate. But what can you do? Some people just suck, man. Some people just suck. You just hope that it won't be your own family, which in her case it was. I feel very bad for people who don't have good families. I'm still painting off camera like a freaking idiot. Hi! Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, most people, well, I don't want to be negative. Like, I think there's a lot of good people, a lot of people who are nice and good, but there's also a lot of people who are not. You just have to pick wisely, I guess. Choose wisely, I suppose. But no matter what in life, you're gonna get hurt by some people. You just gotta keep it moving. Just gotta keep moving. Every day's a new day. Every day's a new freaking day. To make something good happen. Gotta stay positive. Trust me, I have been so down recently, but I am trying to stay as positive as possible because I know that that's, like, I'm not going to feel any better if I'm just depressed, you know? So I'm trying to stay happy and positive because that's all I can do. Only thing I control is my mood. Only thing that I can control in life is the way that I act and my mood and how I treat people. So I gotta do the right things. I can't be a freaking jerk. Alright, I think, I don't know what color the ground should be. Like, the gravelly ground bit. I'm not HIV positive. There's nothing, if you have it, you know, it's okay. Life goes on, but I am not. I am not. Starting rumors about me, Goblin, especially that one, because I do not know the right thing to say. It's not something I would want, but, you know, it's not a death sentence, so let's avoid it, but if you have it, it's okay. Let's avoid it, though. Let's avoid that. Let's not get that if we can. If we can. Don't be silly, guys. Wrap your willy. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy. I don't know. When you guys... Oh, sorry, I'm, like, painting off stream. When you guys do these figures, do you paint, like... Do you guys have the problem where you get paint all over your bases? Or am I just, like, the mustiest painter in the entire world? I get paint all over my freaking base. Oh, my God. Oops. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I just messed up my painting a little bit. It's okay. It's alright. I'll fix it. I will fix it. I will fix it. I'll make it brighter, honestly. I think that's cuter. It's a little brighter. It's a little brighter. Make it a little happier. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I have the, maybe I'll do that with, and that'll help, because I have this paint. I have the, this one I was gonna put around it, the Sterling Mud one. Okay, these ones have, like, this clear base, so I wasn't sure what to do with them. I wasn't sure what to do. I don't like the white that I used on the face for the highlight. I need to stop using white highlights because I don't like white highlights. They look so dull. White highlighting looks freaking dull. The Sterling Mud is, which one is that? Which one do I have? I have the Sterling Mud, and I also have this other one that I want to try, which is not the same, but it's this Warpaint's Wet Mud. It's, like, stays wet looking. So I have the one that's, like, a dry dirt, which is the James Workshop one, and then that other one is the Army Painter, which I like Army Painter a lot. I think Army Painter is pretty good. I like Army Painter. I'm curious about how that other one works. I'm very curious. The only thing I'm worried about is that it's very hard to get matte white, and it seems like impossible. Like, every store I've gone to, it's been sold out, and online it's pretty expensive, and I really like their white, and I hate the Games Workshop white, so I'm a little nervous about that. I could use regular acrylic, but I don't know if it'll work as well. I just don't know. I don't know. I just want to make sure that the white I'm using is, like, a nice, good quality white, because the Games Workshop white is so bad. I cannot believe they sell it. This white right here is probably the worst. Like, oh, I just dropped it. It's the worst. This is the worst painting product I may have ever used. This is so bad. Hell yeah, I will check that out, because I was worried about the matte white. Like, I've been painting a lot, so I'm, like, blowing through my white, and I was worried about that. I'm trying to use less white and highlight with different colors, but it's hard. It's hard. I'm trying to use less white, because I feel like this slight yellow highlight looks a lot better. Yes, send me a link, please. Send me a link. Hello, it's going okay. I'm not gonna lie, I will say I was a little depressed today. But streaming always makes me feel much better. Streaming always makes me feel much better. Streaming makes me happy. I always just have to, like, get myself to do it, because sometimes it's hard when I'm, like, feeling depressed, because I, like, don't want to bring a bad mood on camera. But you know, I'm feeling much better now I'm talking to you guys. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? How are you doing? How are you doing? Let me get a bright, like, I want the flame to be bright, so I'm gonna go with this one. Thank you. It ebbs and flows. Life is like that. I get really sad about things, and then I get happy, and I get sad, and then I get happy. So, just gotta hold out. I just gotta hold out. Uneventful is great. Uneventful is a very good thing. Uneventful is heavily underrated, I will say. Uneventful is under-freaking-rated. Uneventful means nothing bad happens, which is fantastic. Fantastic. I don't want anything bad to happen to my friends. Nothing bad to happen to my friends. Yeah, life is happening. Life is happening. Life is happening. It's a little stressful. It's a little stressful. I can't lie. I'm a little stressed, but it's okay. Life will go on. Life will go on. Life always goes on. No matter what happens, it finds a way, baby. All right, I'm going to try and do a really thin wash of this bright yellow on the face, so it's like the shining off. So it's like the light. Thank you. I do good with the wet into wet. This face is messed up because it's like not how I wanted to paint it, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I love painting these figures. They're very peaceful. See, I do well with, like, bigger areas, I think, where I can do wet into wet blending, and then when there's a lot of like areas where it all, like, comes together, then I get in trouble because my wet into wet melts into each other. It's just, I tried to wet into wet too soon, but I think I could fix it. I believe I can fix this face. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I do good with clothes, I think. And that's like a strong point for me. I like clothes. I like clothes. Thank you very much. This has like been the one thing keeping me sane. I'm not gonna lie, like this and some people in my life that I've been talking to, like this keeps me sane. This keeps me sane. It's like the only thing right now. And streaming. It's because it's like I'm just having a hard time with something going on in my life, but this is such a good distraction for me. This is such a good it is. This is literally all I do now. This is my life like 24/7. Like I'm just painting and I'm painting minis, which is not good. It's not good, but I'm just trying to like get through the day. I'm just trying to get through the day. I'm trying to get a job at a store where I can like sell minis, like at the comic store or something. That would be great. That would be freaking great. That would be freaking great. Trying to get a job like that. It's so hard to get a job right now. I feel like I'm applying to all these places and they always say we're hiring and then like they never call you back and then you go in line and you ask and they're like, you have to apply online, and it's like, well, my application says pending online, and they're like, we don't know. It's like, okay. Alright. Cool. Apparently the Warhammer stores only hire one person. Apparently that's the case. Apparently there's only one employee at each Warhammer store. And I would not be that because I don't know enough about it. Like they would need someone who knows like how to play the game and all that stuff. They would need someone good. But perhaps I can get a job at a comic store because the comic stores by me all sell painting stuff. Perhaps. Mayhaps. I don't know how. Sometimes paint chips off in areas I haven't touched. And I'm like, how is that possible? How did that even happen? How did that even happen? Yeah, I gotta clean up this face. This face is driving me nuts. Yeah, I've heard that they're very, like, they don't hire a lot of people. It probably saves them a lot of money. And they also need people who actually know what they're talking about. So I get it. But it's just like, yeah, it's very scummy because so the reason I'm so stressed, not to trauma dump, but I've been kind of relying on this one job, like this one freelance job, for years to freaking pay my bills, and suddenly now she's like not doing it, and it's like I need that job and she's not doing it, so I like am kind of screwed and I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bills. So I'm a little stressed. So that's what stressed me out. So I'm like, okay, I gotta find a job, and then I apply to all these places, and none of them are freaking hiring. So it's very unfortunate. Well, they say they're hiring. That's the thing, is they say they're hiring and then they're not. But, I mean, it's my bad. I shouldn't have depended on one person, but I did, and I never thought it was going to end. And suddenly now they're like, ooh, maybe next month I'll order again. And it's like, you've ordered every month for 6 months. Or for 6 years, but... I wish I could do that. But I don't, because it's my fault for relying on someone. But I just didn't think this was going to happen. Like, I didn't think she was randomly one day going to be like, no thanks. I honestly wonder if it's the tariffs or if it's the, if it's either the tariffs or it's the AI. I have no idea, but it's very frustrating. It's not just frustrating, it's very scary. It's, like, very, very scary. I'm trying not to get too upset about it, but, like, it's very scary. Very scary. Very scary, but life finds a way. I will go on. So if anyone knows any, wants commissions or anything like that, hit me up. I could use it. Yeah, the job market is so bad. It's really bad. Especially, like, where I am, it's just bad. But, I mean, there's gotta be something. Someone's gotta take me. I mean, granted, my, the thing is, I've applied to Publix, and they haven't gotten back to me, so I don't know if there's a different grocery store. I'm going to try, I'm going to try again at Walmart. I tried, and they never got back to me, but I figure maybe if I go into the store, they'll interview me. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Life will be fine. I can't get myself too stressed about it, because I'll just start crying, and I don't want to cry, so... Definitely learned a lesson. Don't ever rely on all your income being in one thing. That was very stupid of me. That was quite stupid of me. That was dumb, but I learned a valuable lesson, I suppose. Yeah, commissions, woohoo! Yeah, woo! I could use that. But this little face is driving me crazy, because I want it to look as smooth as back here does, but it's so much easier to get something... Was that a freaking chip? No. It's so easy to get the smoothness when it's wet into wet, and I should have done that on the face. I should have done that on the face. It's just like very hard to get the face, to see the face. I'm gonna let it sit for perhaps a second. I'll let it simmer. I'll let it simmer. This is my second smallest brush. So I have one that's a little smaller, so I will break that one out for the face. I think my problem with the face that I'm having is I'm just not waiting long enough. It's very wet, and I'm trying to like put wet on top of wet, which is not working. It's just blending, and it's becoming a big mess. It's just too small of a face to work wet into wet. So I gotta go in with a smaller brush to do the details. I've got to go in with a smaller brush to do the details. I'm loving these little D&D like character like things that they have. These are by who is this? SFG? These are by that brand. They're freaking goated. They're so like nicely done. They're goated. They're goated. They are rocking. Okay. I don't know. I need to also paint these little crevices. I don't know. A smaller brush sometimes it gives me too much detail and then I overwork. So I'm like trying to work with just the tip of the brush, but it's so tiny. It's so tiny. SFG is so good because the prices are really cheap and the quality is high. The problem with this brush is I just keep hitting my well, it might also because there's a cord in front of me now, which is not helping. But the I keep hitting my figure. Like I keep bumping into it, and that's definitely not helping the situation. I thought I wanted to have red eyes, but now I'm not sure. Now I remain unsure. I wanted it to have... See, it's kind of wet in there, so if I try to go in there right now, it's going to spread out, even though it shouldn't. It's, like, not drying. Hold on, I'm going to hit the dryer. It's, like, not drying. I think because it's in a little crevice. I think it's in a little crevice. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's a fine. It's doing its thing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, I needed some coffee. I needed some coffee. Also, I slept like an insane amount last night. I'm still somehow tired. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I need to make sure that I'm getting enough iron. My iron might be low again. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's still freaking wet. How is it wet? I just hit it with the dryer and it's still wet. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. It's still moist. It's still moist. This is my favorite color, my favorite bright green color. Hold on, I'll show you guys. It's kind of sucks because it's a, yeah, I probably gotta eat it, probably. It sucks because it's like the old color, but like, I love this color green. It's so bright and cartoony. Pretty goated. It's pea-goated. I am living on a diet of caffeine at the moment. I'm living on a diet. When I say I'm saving every dollar, I'm not trying to be like, oh, whoa, me. Like, when I say I'm saving every dollar, I am saving every dollar. I'm on the caffeine diet. I'm on the caffeine diet, homie. The caffeine diet's probably good for me. Probably good for me. I had Starbucks this morning, and it was fantastic and amazing, so I was very lucky for that. It was a precious gift. It was a precious gift from someone I love. It was a nice gift. We are so lucky to have people in our lives who love and care for us, aren't we? Aren't we? It is so nice. It is so nice. I'm so grateful. I really am. I have so many good people in my life. I have so many good people. I get to stream to all my homies, so like, why waste my time being depressed over something I have no control over? Why might waste my time over being depressed? Oh, it's frozen. It's frozen. He's just like creepily staring at the screen. Alright, he's moving. He's moving. He's back. He's back. He's back. I'm trying to like lighten up some areas of the face, like bring in some highlights. It's just, I can't see what's wet and what's dry. I feel like I'm a crazy person. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I'm just trying to lighten it up so I can fix it. It's like things I painted like an hour ago are still somehow soaking wet. I guess because it's so small, those little crevices are soaked up. I want to paint the teeth, but like I cannot see the teeth. Let me like, I might have to get this a little closer to me just to paint the face a little bit because I cannot see it. I'm truly painting blind. I'm painting it blind. Just want to add some, add some shading. Add some shading. Give it some shading. Give it some shading. I am on the caffeine diet. Caffeine diet. I'm gonna have so much energy. I'm gonna have so much artificial energy. That and Adderall. Woo! So much artificial energy coming through. So much artificial energy coming through. I'm so hyped up. I'm so hyped up. My Adderall, this is not weird, but I feel like it's a new formulation or something. It doesn't really work as well, which is fine, but I have noticed it hasn't worked as well. Or I could be tolerant to it, which is scary. I could have formed tolerance to it. Perhaps. Mayhaps I have formed tolerance. Couldn't tell ya. Couldn't tell ya. Couldn't tell ya. I literally, my heart's gonna explode. It's an Adderall and caffeine diet. Look, when you gotta save every cent, you gotta save every cent. The way that this guy keeps falling off is so funny. It's like, boop, he just shoots off the stand. Like, I don't want to be painted. Do not paint me. Do not paint me. I don't want this. I don't want to be painted. I don't want to be painted. I don't smoke cigarettes, or I would probably have even more energy. I don't know, because they don't give you energy. I'm thinking of the fact that they're a appetite suppressant, but they would just make me not hungry. I'm freezing. I'm like freezing, and I don't know why, because my AC is not set super high. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. I've got so many things happening at once. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let that dry for a second so it doesn't all blend into each other. Cold in Florida, it's true. I'm very cold. I think my AC is set to like 70, so it probably is. I could probably fix it. Oh my god, there was the craziest car accident today. Right outside of my apartment, someone like went the wrong way and they went up on a curb and they hit two people. I think the people are okay, thank God, but it was pretty nuts. It was pretty nutso. Pretty crazy. I'm sleeping so much and I have no energy. It's killing me. It's killing me. Why? Why is this the case? Why is this happening? Why do I have no energy? I'm like freaking pissed about it because I just want time to paint. I want my precious paint time. My precious stream and paint time. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. Caffeine does do that, and I'm considering that I'm having a lot of caffeine and Adderall as part of the reason that I'm getting so, like, depressed. So I'm trying to think about that, because it definitely, being, like, overstimulated can definitely be bad for your mental. Definitely not good for your mental. Definitely doesn't help. And it's just weird, because I would think that I'd have, more energy, but I definitely do not. How do I get this to freaking stay in this stand? Come on. Stay. Stay where you're told. Stay where you're told. I want to give him little, like, spots, because I love giving things I paint spots, but I think he's actually too small. I think he's too small. He's too little. He's too little. What is happening? I'm, like, trying to clean up that spot, and instead I actually am, like, accidentally dry brushing, which is not at all what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. It's not what I wanted at all. It looks bad. Okay, I've got to fix that. I've got to fix that now. Oh, maybe I'll do pink, like a pink, because it kind of looks like this piece that's in the front is separate, and, like, it's kind of hanging off separately. It's so tiny. I can't not express how small this is. I know you guys can see it, but, like, when you're holding it in your hand, it's so little. Yeah, that is strange. That is strange. Caffeine withdrawal can give you a crazy headache. Caffeine withdrawal, anytime I've gone, like, drinking a lot of caffeine and stopped, the headaches I get are unbelievable. I think I'm having, like, a brain aneurysm because the headaches are so nasty. The headaches get very bad. Caffeine in general is probably not something I should use as much as I do, but, you know. It's so tasty. I wish they didn't make coffee so freaking tasty. Why did they have to make it so tasty? Why? Why can't it be gross? If it was gross, then none of us would have crippling caffeine addictions. None of us would have a crippling caffeine addiction, man. But yet we do. But yet we do. Yeah, I get headaches from a lot of things. Rain, I love rain, but if it's like allergy related rain, like I don't know how to explain it, but if it's like high humidity and stuff, then I get a headache. Yeah, it's crazy because when you do a lot of caffeine, when you take a lot of caffeine, it stops feeling like it works at all, but then you go without it and you feel like crap. Like it starts feeling like it doesn't do anything, and then you realize when you're without it that it actually does a lot. It actually does a lot of heavy lifting. Does quite a bit of heavy lifting. Quite a bit. Don't do caffeine, kids. I'm trying to get into a campaign. I just honestly like painting the figures. I'm really trying to get into a campaign, but for right now, I just enjoy the figures. I just like painting them. I've painted so many D&D figures at this point. I just can't. I'm addicted to them. The fun thing is, I just paint them whatever colors I want and stuff. So I feel like I can get away with, like, because I don't know what they're technically supposed to look like, I can just paint them crazy colors, which is nice. Damn, that sucks. At least you always know when it's gonna rain. I mean, it does suck though. If you would hate living in Florida, man. You would hate living in Florida because the let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I've painted 12 figures. This is number 13. This is number 13, and I've repainted several of those figures like multiple times because I can't afford to keep buying figures, so I just repaint them. I just repaint the figures, which I'm enjoying very much. Like, this figure, if I don't like how it comes out, I might strip it and repaint it. But I know I shouldn't be doing that, but it's just, like, addictive. It's addictive. I can't stop painting. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted. Oh, that sounds good. I'm fine with playing with strangers. That sounds good. Someone I know is setting up a campaign, and I might be able to join, but I'm down with that. I wish there was, like, a newbie one. Like, I'd like to join with other newbies so that I don't, like, mess anyone up, because I hate wasting people's time. Or, like, making people feel like I'm wasting their time. It makes me feel guilty. Like, when people have to teach me rules and stuff, I don't know, I just feel bad. I just feel very bad. But I've painted so many, at this point, I've painted so many, figures, I just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, baby. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm addicted to it. Oh, I'm addicted to it. It's so fun. Maybe because I like painting in general, so it's very comforting, and you get so much like satisfaction. It's very satisfying when you like complete the figure and you like it. But honestly, oops, I got that on my nicely painted freaking jacket. Oopsie. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. Oh no. It's honestly the painting and learning as you paint that's the best part, I think. Oh no, I messed up the jacket. It's okay. It's alright. It'll get fixed. It'll get fixed. It'll get fixed. I'll just do a little soft blending down there. Okay. It'll get fixed, though. I can't worry too much. I can't stress myself out. I have a tendency of doing that, apparently. Apparently. Godzilla figures sound sick. Godzilla figures sound very sick. I've seen a lot of cool Godzilla figures. I've seen quite a few cool Godzilla figures. They're nice. They probably look really nice on display too. Howdy, howdy, hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are we doing? What is up? What's up on this very fine Sunday? Sunday. Wow, I really like to think about that. I like the idea of making my characters and keeping track of them, but that's just because I'm mostly interested in the roleplay element. So I like want to create a goblin, but I'm not sure which kind of goblin. Like, I'm not sure which kind. I'm thinking a barbarian, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there's some cool paintable goblin figures, ones that you can paint. But those are like probably a pain in the ass to paint because it's just all scales. Scales are painful. Scales are painful to paint, but they look good when they look good. Yeah, we're trying to get me playing. We're trying to get me moving. I'm just like in love with painting figures, and I love the characters, and I'm like, I have got to do this. I've wanted to play D&D for a long time. See, I think the best goblin models are these Pathfinder ones, but that's because they're kind of chibi. And they've got big heads, and I love that. I love their big, stinky, big heads. I love that they look goofy. They're the only ones I've seen have these big-ass giant heads. Oh, I'm sorry. That's crazy. I feel like she'll get used to it. I mean, she's probably a kid, and, you know. Kids gotta adjust to things. She will get used to it. She'll get there. I mean, if it feels nice, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you've shaved it off and you're probably feeling better. I'm happy. I want to put some bright red over this. I want to do a wash of bright red over her outfit because I feel like it's too gloomy. It's too gloomy. I've seen that website. It's just that it's like $20 for a mini and these are like $6 for two. So I can't swing it at the moment, but I would like to do that. I think once I have a character that I make and that I really like, I would definitely get custom like a custom thing made. I think I would get a custom like a custom figure made. But they're just kind of expensive. I mean, $20 for I like those. Those are very cute. They're like the little dragony looking guys. I like those. Those are very cute. See, I don't really like rogues. I'm that's too stealthy for. Oh no, well, I guess not really, but they just feel too stealthy for me. They feel like they have to be a little stealthy. I'm more like when I play a video game and it's like stealth or going swinging. I'm always like just going swinging, just going swinging. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I'm like getting eeped. I don't know why I'm getting so freaking eeped. I don't know why I'm getting so eeped. I slept like a crazy amount last night. I don't know if that ever happens to anybody. You just sleep a crazy amount and then I go goblin mode. I go goblin mode. I truly go goblin mode. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking goblin barbarian. Sorry, I'm taking a headache or something. I'm so sorry. Do you take Excedrin? Do you take, maybe Excedrin can help, maybe? Yeah. I like Paladins, because I think of, Paladin Dance from Fallout, and I liked him a lot. I was very sad about his fate, because I did Brotherhood of Steel, and I was very sad. I was very sad. Oh, Paladin Dance. Oh, Paladin Dance. Sword to the brain. Arrow to the knee. I'm gonna take a paintbrush to the hand, as I do every single day. Shit you not, I have been painting these figures from morning to night, every single day. It's like the only thing keeping me from going insane. Yeah, I want a brighter red. I think a brighter red really will sell her. Well, she's not getting sold, but you know what I mean. Like, sell her as a cool goblin. As a goblina. No! It's so hard. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see! Ooh, see, bards are so funny to me. Bards, it's just so funny because it's like, here's the music guy. Like, here's all these tough, crazy guys. And then here's the music guy. I like halflings because I like that they're small. I like that they're small. I like that they're wee. They're wee little guys. I like halflings, dwarves, goblins, anything tiny. Anything little. That is extremely funny that I cannot picture, what that would be like, but he's a good character. Oh, Job. Oh, Job. Oh, Job. He's a silly one. I like Arrested Development. Arrested Development is good. I love puny little stinky guys. That's my favorite type of model is just little tiny dudes. Little tiny buddies. I mean, not that these are be buddies. I feel like they're tough, but they're so cute. Oh, I have this that I'm going to paint on stream eventually. It's the little halfling rogue females. I think those will be fun to paint on stream. Jeez, I don't know if I could paint something that small. This is really testing me right now. I think it's coming out okay, but it's testing me. It's testing me. This is the smallest I think I could go without losing my mind. The kobolds, those are even tinier. I think the tiniest little models I have are the grungs. The grungs. I think those are my smallest models. Those are my tiniest models. If anyone wants to see me paint anything on stream, guys, I have a wish list. My wish list is literally all just figures. I'm obsessed with figures, and I'm like, figures. So I do have a wish list. But it's all figures. I don't know if I prefer painting really tiny or really big yet. I feel like I have to learn. Halflings are so cute. They're so cute. They're adorable. They're adorbs. I could take requests. Sure. What's the request? Wait, I don't know how this is supposed to go. I'm putting it up there, but I don't know if it's going to work. I'm trying to put up the link for it. Honestly, if you just want to look and buy something for yourself, I get it. No, it didn't work. I tried. Didn't work. Wait, maybe I can paste it. Maybe I could paste it. Just because if you want to look for it yourself, I have really good stuff on there. I have some pretty sick stuff. Some pretty sick stuff on there. Hold on. It is so goated. There is Fallout minis. I have some of them on my list. There's so many Fallout minis. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. I mean, I just have a bunch of fun stuff on there. So if you paint stuff for yourself, it's worth looking. It's worth looking. Cause I am getting super obsessed. There's so many freaking Fallout minis. It's awesome. Like I cannot believe how many. It's like every single monster, every single enemy, everything they have a mini for it. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, this looks crazy. It looks good from far away, and then I see it up close, and I'm like, oh no, oh no. I want some of those figures really bad, really really bad. Like I have some on my wish list. I don't have a huge amount but I want some of those figures. They're so cool. They're so cool. I'm surprised they did like a Hollywood version with the actors from the real show. I'm not really interested in that one. I wouldn't want to paint that, but I like the monsters, and they have one with the Atoma, like the enemies that are like robots, the girls that are they're like female models. Frick, attack Assaultrons. They have that. They have mutant behemoths. They have Swan. If you played Fallout 4, if you remember Swan from the lake, they have a Swan mini. They're so cool. They are very sick. They are very sick figures indeed. They're very cool. I saw them at the store and I wanted them, but I was like, no, they're way too expensive. But then I checked online and they're actually a lot cheaper online. So be careful if you the female attack robots are the Assaultrons. Assaultrons, they look like women. They look like ladies, but they're very tough and they're very scary. They're very scary. They're tough cookies. They're tough cookies. I've seen the aliens one. I might have put the aliens one on my list and took it off though, because I think it only comes with like 4 xenomorphs and like 2 people, but it doesn't look that interesting to paint. But I'm curious about more stuff they do for it. Just because the xenomorphs were like in the same pose as each other. The Fallout minis are so cool. The Fallout minis are awesome, and I love Fallout, so I'm like, oh, I want to do those. But I want to do the ones that are unique, more unique than just the people, I think. I like the people, but, I want to do the more unique ones. It's so cool how many minis there are. It's like addictive. Once you find this hobby, it's like, oh no, it's going to take over my whole life. It's going to take over my whole life. Very sweet gobs. I definitely would like to paint some at one point. Oh my god. Every time I pick up this thing, he just goes, I yeet him. I just eat him. He just gets yeeted. He gets yeeted. I really want this Witcher board game because the Witcher board game comes with so many freaking figures. It's so cool. It's like how they have the Dark Souls and the Elden Ring, but it's $190. And I was like, whoa, that's not happening, love. That's not happening. It's amazing because they're not really that expensive. For what they are, the prices of the those ones are not that expensive, which makes me think the reason the Warhammer ones are so expensive is mostly just their greed. Like, I don't think they're that actually expensive to print. Like, granted, they're probably much better than the Fallout ones, but I just don't think that the prices that they're charging are realistic. I just don't believe it. Oh, I just don't believe it. It seems insane. It seems a little insane. I think that they just know that they're, like, number one in the game and that people are going to buy whatever they make so they can charge insane prices. I mean, when I was looking at the prices, literally a figure this big was $35. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, love. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not paying that. As beautiful and detailed as they are, you can definitely get some, for cheaper. The Fallout soundtracks are banging because I love 50s music. Half a Space Marine? What kind of Space Marine? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? The Witcher rocks. The Witcher is top tier content. All of the Witchers are good. Obviously, Witcher 3 is the best, but like, and I like the books. I don't know. Some of the books were a bit sloggy for me. Maybe I'm just stupid, but they were written kind of weird. Some of them. I had an easier time with the short stories. I do tend to do better with short stories, than with the novels. But I love medieval, like, fantasy stuff, so it's crazy, because I love medieval fantasy stuff, but I was putting off I cannot get these legs right. I'm gonna have to do the legs like off camera because I'm gonna have to put them right in my face. I put off watching Game of Thrones because I literally thought it was gonna be too fantasy like. Jesus, I thought. See, I was confused because when I was looking up the Horus Heresy ones, I thought they were cheaper, but then I saw they were way more expensive. Because one of them I caught online that was pretty cheap, and I was like, oh, maybe this is like a cheaper brand, and I was like, oh wait, no, that's way more expensive. I think I'm on episode. I'm on the episode where oh geez, I can't remember. Oh, they just Joffrey just became king. Joffrey just became king. That is where I am. Joffrey just became king, and they nabbed Ned Stark, and that guy said, I told you I was a traitor, and he grabbed him. That's where I'm at now. So I don't know which episode, but that's what just happened. No spoilers, please. No spoilers. No spoilers. I'm really enjoying it. I don't want any spoilers. That would make me really sad. That would make me sad. I told you not to trust me. I love the series. It's one of the best shows I ever watched. It's like right up there with like Breaking Bad and The Sopranos. I think I might like it more than Breaking Bad. I don't know because it's hard to say because I haven't watched Breaking Bad for the first time in a while, so it's hard to say, but it's definitely like one of the best shows I've ever watched. Yeah, that guy is he's a great little snake. He's a little snake. Oh my god, I hate Joffrey so bad. No! No, I hope that's not a spoiler that he's gonna die. Because if he dies, I swear to God, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. I swear to God, if what I predicted was that he was gonna die, oh, it's gonna break my heart. I was like, if Ned Stark is about to die and you just spoiled it for me, I'm not that I would be mad at you because I know you didn't mean it, but I would have a mental break. I was worried that he was gonna die, and then they were gonna make him then they were gonna make Jon Snow the main character because Jon Snow doesn't seem that important right now. He really doesn't, but I'm assuming he becomes more important as the show goes on. No Game of Thrones spoilers. I'm enjoying it way too much. I'm enjoying it way too much. Only thing that we can spoil is things that are like anciently old or things that everybody has said they'd seen. But no Game of Thrones just because I'm watching it and it's just too good. It's too good. Usually I don't even mind spoilers, but this would make me really sad. I heard that it gets bad as it goes on. I did hear that. I feel like this little guy's coming out pretty cute. I feel like as I build up the layers, it's getting out a lot better. I think that I have heard that it gets pretty bad later on. I've heard this. I heard it tanks. But I mean, apparently I was told the reason that is because they were supposed to work on some other show, so they were just rushing to get through it, which is really sad. Which is very sad. Very depressing. Very depressing. Did he ever finish the books? Are the actual books ever finished? Or did they just have to make it up? Did they just have to make it up? I'm sad because it's so good now. I don't want it to get bad. I never saw another show that people say they like is The Last of Us, but I've played the game or I watched a walkthrough of the game, and is he ever gonna finish? Isn't he like 1 million years old? Not to be mean, but like, come on, guy, you're running out of time. Not to be mean though, but you know what I'm saying. He's running out of time. Is The Last of Us, but I'm not really like, I'm not super interested in The Last of Us. Something about it just doesn't appeal to me, but the game was great. Like, I don't know, something about the show just doesn't really appeal to me. Something about the show is not appealing to me. I also just have a hatred for Pedro Pascal, which is sad because he didn't do anything to deserve that, but he just pisses me off. Everyone's so obsessed with him. He's not finishing that damn book. He's not finishing that damn book, man. He's not finishing that book. He's playing, y'all. He's playing you guys. He's playing you guys like a fiddle, telling you he's gonna finish that book. He's Pedro Pascal. I feel bad for him because he didn't do anything to make me hate him. It's just that everyone's so weird about him that it makes me hate him. Like, everyone just acts so weird about him, and I'm like, the daddy thing and everything, it just turned me off. And then they were saying if they made a Red Dead, he should be in, he should play a character in Red Dead. I forgot who they're saying. Not Arthur, but, like, one of the gang, and I was like, absolutely not. Like, I would be so upset if they made a Red Dead show, and Pedro Pascal was in it. I was like, no, can he not be in one freaking show? Just one thing? He's a fine guy. He's literally fine. He's literally fine. But exactly, that's the point. What is he not in? And why? Why is he in everything ever made? It feels like he's in everything ever made. It's very, and he's not even British. What is he doing in that show? What is he doing? I would think he would play like a, a Dothraki because he's kind of like a tan guy. I love them. They're my favorite. It's very sad to me that apparently their story arc is bad because I like the Dothrakis a lot. I like the Dothrakis. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the Dothrakis, but apparently they have a very dumb ending. One of you guys told me that. Jason Momoa seems like a cool dude, but I mean, he seems like a horrible dude in the show, but eventually in real life, I'm sure he's a very cool dude. Apparently, he was like super poor after that show ended, and he like couldn't pay his bills and stuff like that. But to me, it's like, well, were you not saving your money or something? Because like, how is that even possible? How is that even possible? Not even after it ended. I think he stops being in it after what, season 2? I'm guessing he gets ended. Okay, that makes sense because he's like a he's like Hispanic looking. I don't know what he actually is honestly, but he looks like Hispanic. So I would have guessed he played like a Hispanic looking character. Hello, hello, hello. He's a good actor. There's literally nothing wrong with him. There's no reason I should hate him. It's literally, I feel bad because I hate him only because of other people. I mean, that's crazy because if I was only paid $35 and I should have been paid like $3,500 or $35,000, I'm sure I would have been complaining. Like, I don't think I would have been like, oops, error, let it go. Like, I think I would have been there on that day. I would have been there the second that office opened and been like, hi, fix it, hello, fix it. I don't know if he's a good actor, Jason Momoa, because he doesn't talk in the show at all, so I could not tell you. I could not even tell you. I've never seen Aquaman, just because he doesn't like appeal to me, and Marvel stuff, is Marvel? No, DC stuff doesn't really hit for me either. Like, I like DC more than Marvel, but I'm just not into the comic stuff too much. Not the movie, like, renditions of it. The only comic movie rendition I was into was the first set of Spider-Mans. I thought those were great. Everyone feels that way, though. Everyone feels that way. Everyone thought those were fantastic. Tobey Maguire's the OG. The OG. I have not seen a Minecraft movie because I would be screaming chicken jockey for no way. Why is Pedro Pascal in the freaking Minecraft movie? I feel like Pedro Pascal's gonna be in my home. He's in every movie ever made. I literally feel like I'm gonna walk into my bathroom and he's gonna be like, hi. Like, oh, Jason Momoa. Okay. I mean, Jason Momoa to me seems like one of those guys who's like The Rock, where every character he plays is just a big dumb guy. Or like Jack Black, where it's the same character over and over. Like, no shade, but like, that's to me is who he is. Like, I don't see Jason Momoa as like a fantastic actor or anything like that. I'm sure Jason Momoa is fine, but he's not winning any awards. He's not winning any awards, I don't think. It's okay. Not everybody has to be Al Pacino. Some people gotta just be a little goofy. Why would you be, if he was lurking in the chat right now, Jason Momoa would be like, no, I am Al Pacino. I'm just like Al Pacino. No. I don't really think I've seen Jason Momoa in anything. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. I'm really happy with how this is coming out for being so tiny. I think Pedro Pascal has been in more movies than any other human being, which is insane because no one even knew who the hell he was before The Mandalorian. Maybe they did, but I don't think a lot of people knew who the hell he was before The Mandalorian. Like, I think a lot of people just thought he was like just some guy. Just some guy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I feel like I'm improving as I put more detail and learn to be a little more patient. Like, it starts off ugly, but I feel like I'm improving. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. I never understand these shoes where they have their toes out in the front. I never get that. The toes look kind of crazy, but we'll get there. I mean, he doesn't... I personally have beef with The Rock because The Rock has beef with Vin Diesel, and I love Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel is the type of guy who, like, can't act, and he's okay with that. He's like, that's fine. And I admire that. I admire his inability to act, but that he's fine with just being the goofy guy. Apparently Vin Diesel was paid like $35 million to say I am Groot or whatever the hell he says in Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think about that all the time. I think about that all the time. Literally all the time. Like, how is that? Like, we're out here struggling to pay our bills, and he made so much money for that. For that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. He's a big nerd, but he posts like a dad. Like, if you see his Facebook posts, they're very funny. Like, they're like weird, very weird Facebook posts. I can't describe it, but he posts like a middle-aged dad on Facebook, like on Instagram and stuff. Like he'll post a close-up picture of his face and be like, God is good. And it's like, yes. Yes. God is good. Iron Giant was such a sad movie. Iron Giant's one of the saddest movies ever. It's beautiful. Iron Giant's a very pretty movie. Like, pretty, and it's a nice movie. It's just so sad. Like, I don't have any desire to watch it again anytime soon because it makes me depressed. It makes me cry. I cry at animated movies all the time. I'm always crying at animated movies. I agree. I'd rather someone post, like, their age and just be, like, cool and chill and act like their age. Like, I'd rather him not post like he's a 20-year-old, like, kid. He's a grown man. He should be posting weird stuff on Facebook and sharing strange memes. That's what he should be doing. I am Groot. I am Groot. I cannot believe he made millions of dollars off that, though. That is nuts to me. See, this flame, I think it was supposed to be with contrast paints, but I don't have the contrast paints, so that's why I just went with, like a gradient. Like a bit of a gradient. He's like an 80-year-old woman. The way he posts online is so funny. I can't believe no one tells him to stop posting like that. It's like posting the funniest shit you could imagine. Every time he posts, my group chat sends his post to each other, and we sometimes are like talk like Vin Diesel all day, and we'll be like saying weird inspirational stuff with selfies of ourselves because it's so funny. Oh, I was crying it up. I cried like a baby at Up. Up is freaking so sad. But the end of it is so beautiful, and it's got such a nice message, like go on and keep having new adventures. It's a great message. It's a great message. I have cried at almost every Disney movie. The movie Soul I thought was so good and so underrated. It made me cry like a baby. Because it was a really nice message. I just don't know why they thought it would do well, because little kids aren't like, yes, I relate to this old man dying. Like, that was weird to me, but you know, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I do like that Pixar used to make movies that were more for family, like adults. Like, that sounds really weird, but like, you know, more not little kiddie stuff. But I feel like now they're just making stuff that's like kid slop. Like, I don't think Disney and Pixar are making anything good as of late. I just haven't seen them make anything too good. Nothing too good. Painting these little feet are gonna be such a pain in the bun. Little pain in the bun. Because it's like so. I mean, the feet are just so tiny. I should probably put teeth, but I'm scared that it's gonna totally, like, maybe I'll do like a little bit of teeth right in the front. It's hard to see. Maybe I'll do like a little bit of teethies right in the front. It's so scary. It's so scary because I just got the face to where I liked it. Maybe I'll do a little teethies right in the front. Yeah, like something like that. It's so scary to mess with the face when you just fix the face. Yeah, maybe something like that so it looks like it has some teeth. My favorite Pixar movie ever is probably Finding Nemo, but that's not because I think it's the best movie. It's just like for sentimental reasons. I'm really sad they got rid of the Bugs Life ride in Animal Kingdom, and it's a great ride. It used to scare the shit out of some kids. Kids would scream like hell on that ride. It was very scary. Cars is great. I mean, Pixar used to be like banger after banger after banger. It's so sad. It's like how the mighty have freaking fallen, man. How the mighty have freaking fallen. How the mighty have fallen, because it was just pure bangers. It was pure bangers, man. I don't know. Maybe they'll have a like a renaissance or they'll pick it back up. I'm still faithful. I have every Disney and Pixar movie that came out like a couple years ago on DVD because I was such a Disney adult. I love Mater when he eats the wasabi and thinks it's ice cream. I'm like, that's me as hell. That's literally me as hell. Just eating the ice cream. But it's wasabi. Like, he's like, ooh, I'll take more of that. And then he gets really hot and overheated and uncomfortable. I relate because I would do something that stupid as well. I love Mater. Mater's a good boy. Mater's a good boy. I like Mater much more than I like Lightning McQueen. Honestly. I think he's a better dude. I think he's got a good heart, Mater. Sweet Mater. Sweet Mater. Remember when they were like hinting that Lightning McQueen's gonna die in a tragic accident? Do you guys remember that? It was like for Cars 3, they were like, the end of Mater, and they showed him flipping through the air, and everyone was like, what the hell is going on? Everyone was like, what the hell? I mean, Cars is. I watched it more like as an older. Like I didn't watch it as a kid. I think I was older when I watched it, so I think I also kind of missed the train. Although I don't know. I think it might have come out on VHS, so I don't really remember how old Cars is. I think it's like 2009. So I watched it like older than I should have. I was a serious Disney teen. Like I went to school wearing Disney stuff, like Disney clothes, and I was getting bullied about it. So I'm like the worst person to possibly ask because I was watching that stuff and like bringing stuffed animals to school and stuff like that. Like I was weird. I was weird. I don't know what was wrong, but I liked it. That's what made me happy. So I don't know why that was why I look back and like cringe, because if I liked it, it made me happy. Why cringe about it? You know? Why cringe? Why cringe? It made me happy. It made me happy. I think a lot of things are like that. You're like embarrassed of them, but really, no reason to be embarrassed. No reason to be embarrassed. Anyone who was mean to me because I like Disney was definitely more immature than I was. What the hell? What the hell? I also had weird shit going on in my family life, so that's probably why I had that going on. I had some weird shit going on at home, so that's probably why I was like so into Disney. My favorite character, oh, that's hard to pick. Probably ever. My favorite character ever. This is gonna sound really silly. I love Marlin from Finding Nemo. I really like Marlin from Finding Nemo, but I also like. It's hard to pick. I love so many of them. I think Marlin from Finding Nemo is my favorite though, because he's so like anxious and he loves his son so much that he's willing to give up his anxiety for him. But he's just such an anxious boy. He's got anxiety, which I really liked. And then I think it's cute that he takes care of Dory, even though Dory is like the total opposite of him. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite? I think mine is Marlin. The dad from Finding Nemo. We love Marlin. We like Marlin. He's a good dad. He loves his son. Jesus. Yeah, I was not doing that at that time. I was a big Disney nerd teen. I was seeing every Disney movie, and I would make my mom go see them with me, and I'd watch them all with my mommy. Gil? I mean, that kind of makes sense. He's kind of a freaky fish. He's kind of a freak fish. I mean, I don't know. He's kind of freaky. I kind of get it. I I can't say I had that experience, but I can perhaps understand it. I love characters that are good parents. Like I love Goofy. Remy is goated. I like to or I don't like to. I like Goofy because he's a good dad and he's just so silly. So I remind myself of Goofy a little bit, so I like Goofy also. He's one of my other favorite characters. I used to collect Goofy pins and Nemo pins, a couple other types of pins, but mostly Goofy and Nemo. Mostly the Goofy and Nemo. Mostly the Goofy and the Nemo. Mostly that. 7-inch figures is so cool. I've seen a couple. I have one on my wish list, or two on my wish list. I want to paint a 7-inch figure just to like be the opposite on my, like to do the opposite of this. Like the total opposite of this tiny little mini one. Just try something massive. I think that'd be fun. And just to see what I like more. I usually like painting smaller than bigger. So I'm not sure, but I do think that would be very fun. I do think that would be very, very fun. I think that, now that I've experienced the joy of painting figures, I don't think I can ever stop. I don't think I'll ever be able to stop. Donald Duck is a very funny guy. He's a bit of a goober. He's a bit of a silly goober. He's a silly goober. Hold on, I'm trying to get this, like, gold bit on the thing, but it's so small. Ah, I got some on the dress. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. Life goes on. I remember there was this whole thing about Twitter people finding out that Disney made anti-war tattoos, anti-war movies in the like 40s, and everyone was surprised. And I was like, is that not common knowledge? I feel like everyone knew that he was doing that. I felt like everyone knew that he was making anti-war stuff, and they were acting like this is a bad thing. And I was like, what? I was very confused. I was confusion, but I guess some people I can't understand. I can't understand. They were like they portrayed Germany as the victim, as the villain, and I was like, well, I think Germany was. It is very funny seeing him like that. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Chip and Dale rocks. I have a Chip and Dale plushie that hangs from one of my bags, and every time I go out with it, it makes me happy. I love having stuffed animals hanging from me. I've always got like 1 million stuffed animals hanging from me. Like ones that have keychains, I love collecting them and then just hanging them all over my clothes. And then people look at me like, what the hell? What the hell? It makes me happy. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. Bugs Bunny, I have trauma around because I, as a child, had this huge Bugs Bunny plush that flew out a car window while I was holding onto it, and I still think about it. And my dad refused to stop and go get it because it was totally my fault that it flew out the window. But I still think about that Bugs Bunny plush. It was huge, and I was making it fly, and my dad was like, "Stop making it fly because it's gonna fly out the window." Like I was holding it out the window, and then it shot off my hands, and I lost it forever. And he would not go back and get it. And he said, now it's going to be some other kids. I know, I let him free. I let him die. He was like, some other kid will find him and take good care of him. And I was like, no one's going to take care of Bugs Bunny the way I will take care of Bugs Bunny. Only me. Only I can take care of Bugs Bunny. Only I can do it the right way, which is very funny. I loved Bugs Bunny so much as a kid. I think he's so goofy. I mean, that's the whole point of his character, but I just love how goofy he is. I love Space Jam as a kid so much, too. I love Space Jam. I love Lola, obviously. Miss Bunny. Miss Lola Bunny. I loved her. I know all the boys had awakenings to Miss Lola Bunny. A lot, well, not all the boys, but I know many boys who had awakenings to Miss Lola. Miss Lola. Miss Bun Buns. She was very beautiful. Space Jam was so good. I used to watch Space Jam over and over and over. I thought Space Jam was like one of the best movies ever. Obviously, I was a kid, so I did not realize that it was not one of the best movies ever. So I was like, this is real cinema, and it was Space Jam. It was Space Jam. I was like, this is real art. I finally discovered real art, and it was Space Jam. Everybody slam if you wanna jam. I don't know what the actual lyrics is. I'm just making that up. I'm just making it up a little bit. Ah! I got green. I did not see Space Jam 2. I did not see Space Jam Jim. I said Space Jam Jew. Space Jam Jew. I did not see Space Jam 2 because this first one is so, like, fondly in my heart that I didn't want to ruin it. I cared too much about Space Jam to let it be ruined. I believe I can fly. When I think of the Space Jam soundtrack, first song I think of If You Wanna Slam, that one, and then I think of Hey, da-da-da, and I think of that one, and then I think of I believe I can fly. I think of R. Kelly, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but yes. Aw, that is so sweet. I love that. Yeah, I Believe I Can Fly was nice, and I mean, it just sucks that it's attached to him. But it had some good music. It was very weird to me that it was like the best basketball player ever was like, I am playing baseball. Like, I don't understand when athletes do that. Why? You literally are the best at what you do. Why do you have to play another sport? Why do you have to play? I guess it's like fulfillment thing, but like, didn't his son get murdered? I could be totally wrong, but didn't Michael Jordan's son get murdered or something? That's very sad, but I thought that happened. I could be totally wrong. I thought he got murdered in like on the highway, or he got robbed or something. Jeez, that was dark. But I was just thinking of Michael Jordan, and then I remembered maybe my dad told me that happened. Maybe he was totally wrong. I hope he was, but because that's very sad. That is very sad. That is quite depressing. Maybe it's Bill Cosby's son. It was either Bill Cosby's son, or it was My Dad's a Liar, or it was Michael Jordan. Someone's son got murdered. Someone's son, something bad happened to him. His dad did? Oh, his dad got robbed? Okay. For some reason, I thought it was his son, but someone got killed like that. They were like robbed on the highway or something. I thought that. I don't know. I could be way off. I was young when my dad told me this. I don't know why my dad felt like sharing that information with me. I don't know why. That would be scary, being like a rich celebrity and knowing that people probably would hurt your family for your money. Unless it was like a totally random thing. Totally random. I want to show you guys. Oh, I'll show you guys some of my other figures I worked on. My bunnies that I did. I'm gonna show you guys some of my other figures. This little bunny, little dude. They're just so small. The little herring gun, too little small. And then this dragonborn. I need to put more detail on them, but they're just so little. But I've been having so much fun painting these. It's crazy. Those are ones I've painted off stream. painted them off stream. I should start a like a page where I post them, but it's just that other people are so good at it. I feel embarrassed posting it. I feel embarrassed posting it. Other people are so good. Other people are so good, and I get embarrassed that I look stupid posting my stuff. I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to look stupid. That's very sad. That is very sad. Yeah, my dad randomly told me that story once, and I was very concerned. I was like, I'm only a child. Why are you telling me this shit? Why are you telling me this? My dad would always tell me the weirdest stories about celebrities, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm 9 years old. I'm 9. I'm 9. My parents never, treated me like a baby. The books with the little woodland creatures that had swords and shit. From Space Jam? What? What? I don't, now that, I'm trying to think, because when I think of Space Jam, I'm trying to think, Red Wall? What? What's a red wall? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, the book is Red Wall. Okay, I don't know. I don't know that. I thought you were saying Space Jam had something like that, and I was like, I don't remember that from Space Jam. I don't remember that. I can't say I do. Maybe that looks okay. I just dry brushed on those little things. I think they look okay. I think they look fine. I'm trying to put a little dry brushing anywhere that chips off naturally. I feel like is recessed or raised, so I feel like that's where the dry brushing should go if it chips off a little naturally, if that makes any sense. I like Babysitter's Club. I don't know those books. Are they, what books? I'm very confused. I'm confusion. Yeah, I should have read it. I love to read as a kid. I don't read as much as an adult. I'm very upset because I canceled my Audible and it still charged me, and I'm like, I really freaking need every cent right now. Oh. I'm gonna try and get the money back. If they take the credits back, I'm gonna see if they can give me the money back, because I'm like, I need that money. I do not need more Audible. As much as I love listening to books while I paint, I need my money. I need my funds. I like audiobooks, but I like physically reading in the bathtub. But it's hard for me to focus unless I'm in the bathtub or on the plane. I'll be honest. I struggle. I struggle. It's so hard to get the brush in some of these areas. It's so hard. Oh, I think that's supposed to be his leg. Damn it. All right. Well, change of plans. We're making them how we make them. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. They had knives and stuff. Like, what were they, like warriors? Like warrior animals? Were they warrior animals? Like warrior cats? I freaking loved warrior cats. Hell yeah. I freaking loved my warrior cats. Man. That's fair. When I'm working and stuff, I like to listen to things, and sometimes I'm pretty sick of true crime podcasts, so I feel like books are the only thing that I can listen to, because YouTube is like 99% true crime, and I'm just tired of listening to it. I don't want to listen to true crime anymore, so I feel like it's nice to listen to books while I work, you know? It's nice to listen to books. I could probably listen to a streamer, but books for me are the way to go. This is so difficult. I don't want to mess up everything I've already done. I just got some new books that are, I don't know if any of you guys know who David Sedaris is. He's like a comedian kind of, but they're like not novels, they're like short stories by him about his life, and they're really funny. They're very funny. They are pretty good. I mean, I wish I'd read them as a child. I did not read them as a child. But I feel like now I'd probably be too old for them, which is sad, but I feel like I probably wouldn't get into them as an adult. I think I missed the boat. On that one. Which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I had a bit of a rough day, so I appreciate you. I very much appreciate your support. Hanging out. Hell yeah. We're just hanging out painting this little goblin. We're painting the goblin. A little dude. Little dude. I love these little guys. I love them. I have this other one to paint. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it on the stream, but I do have this other one to paint. I don't know. I was thinking about making the skin a different color. But the other thing, it says goblin. It's the Pathfinder goblin. I, the thing is that the face is so covered, so this one's going to be a real pain in the ass to paint. That one's not going to be fun to paint at all because the face is completely covered, so I know I'm not going to be able to, like, see anything, which is unfortunate. It's just going to be going in blind, baby. Going in blind. I really like the Pathfinder goblins. I love characters with big heads. I love it. That's why I like these, the halfling rogues, because they have big heads and like little bodies, which I freaking love it. I love it. I'm biased towards anything that's chibi. I'm biased. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'm too old for those. Not that people can really age out of it, but I feel like I might be too old for those books. Sounds like you all read them as kids. Maybe I've aged out. Putting a little shading on is always so fun until you realize you can't see it or it looks really insane. It looks insane. I had to read, the only book I really remember having to read in school was freaking Animal Farm. And I was like, this book is annoying. I don't care about communism. I'm sorry, but I did not care. And I was like, why are we learning about communism in an English class? Like, why? I feel like this should be a history thing. Like, or at least, like, a combination with history. It was weird to read about it in English class. Hello, hello, hello! Hello, hello, hello! I want to blend the skirt up a little bit more. And also blend this in a little more. I want to do some light glazing. I feel like glazing is best for these little tiny guys. I was gonna glaze all over, but honestly, I think that kind of makes it look worse. Like, when it makes it all the colors look muddy, and I spent so much time getting these bright colors down, so I feel like if I smear paint all over it, it's gonna look like poopy. It's gonna look poopy. It's gonna look like poop. Poop. I'm gonna glaze. I'm gonna glaze, boys. I'm gonna glaze. That sounds disgusting. That sounds disgusting. I was looking at a lot of picture books, man. I don't know. I liked Harry Potter books. I was always more of a drawer than a reader. Like, I liked reading a lot, but, like, I don't remember the books really that well. Like, I just read what was ever in front of me, whereas I remember just wanting to draw the characters and stuff like that. I was never much of a, like, reading didn't impact me that much. I don't know how to explain it. But it was never hugely my thing. Like, I enjoyed it when I did it, but it was never, like, something that would stick around in my head. But I did like when I could draw the characters from things. I've always preferred drawing to reading. I've always preferred that. I think it just depends if you're super visual. Like, I think what you like just depends on how you see things. Like, I'm super visual, but, like, I don't know. I need to constantly, like, make it. I don't see images in my head that well. I know everyone says that, but, like, I really don't. So I like to make the images in my head. Like, when I read a book, I really can't picture it. So I like to draw it. The books you're talking about are crazy, man. I was reading Babysitter's Club. I was reading freaking Babysitter's Club. I can't lie. I was reading Babysitter's Club. And you know what? I love Babysitter's Club. I loved it. It was goated. No hate to Babysitter's Club, but that's what I was reading. I was not reading anything. I wash my hands, but then I paint every day, all day. And then my hands get dirty again. Like, I do wash my hands, but, you know, they immediately get dirty again. And I'm not, I'm not the type of person to get my nails done or anything like that. So they just stay how they are. Like, I'm not going to waste my money getting my nails done. That's a waste. That's a waste of money. I tried it recently, and it was a huge waste of money. Literally, they lasted, like, 10 days, and then I was like, these are actually very annoying. You would think people think I'm much girlier than I am, but I'm really not very girly. I'm really not a girly girl. I'm much more of a tomboy, but for some reason, people think that I'm much more girly. When I think of Paris Plague, I think of that video game that's like a walking simulator. I don't know if anyone knows the one I'm talking about. It's like a plague game where you're, like, walking basically the whole time. Like, I don't think there's really any combat in it. I don't know if anyone's gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. There's rats. You, like, fight a giant rat king. Maybe people just assume that because I'm nice. They think I'm super girly, but like I think that lots of tomboys are super nice. I don't know. I'm just not a super girly girl. It's just not me. It's not me. It's not me. Some people are just not like that. It's I'm envious. I've always wished I was more girly, but I just can't. I just can't force myself, you know? A Plague's Tale. A Plague's Tale. Yeah, teacher mommy vibe. I think I'm a nice blend of tomboy and girly girl. Like I'm not super tomboy, but I'm not girly, so I'm just like normal. I'm just like right in the middle. But like painting my nails and stuff like that, I'm not going to waste my time with. And obviously, I don't know much about makeup or hair either. I don't know much about makeup or hair, and I have no interest in those things. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just not what I want to do. What I want to do is paint minis. What I want to do and spend my time doing is paint minis. I'm not going to waste my time doing my hair. That would be a waste. But to each their own. Some people love that. Like, that's their art, you know? That is their art. So it's not a waste of time for everybody. It's just a waste of time for me. Yeah, my bathroom selfies, a lot of them I wasn't dressed very girly. I think people just thought I was more girly because I had big boobs. I think that's what people just thought I was a little girlier than I am. But usually I was wearing like like I had a couple dresses, but usually I was wearing like a beanie and like a t-shirt. I don't know. I can dress up if I have to. I just don't do it very often. It's not really for me. Not really for me. But there's nothing wrong with that. I'm envious of people who are good with stuff like that. Yeah. I'm a bruh girl. That sounds really bad. That makes it sound like such like a pick me, but unfortunately, yeah. I'm a beanie enjoyer. This is true. I am a beanie enjoyer. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm probably never gonna post thirst traps again because it wasn't for me. It was like something I wanted to try, and then I realized I didn't like it. So the thirst trap era is bygone. Thirst trap era is bygone. I'm in my art era. I just want to. I love beanies, man. I'm always wearing beanies. Yeah, I think the whole pick me thing is stupid, but I also don't like sounding like a pick me. Like it's hard to explain. Like I don't like being like I'm so different than other girls. I'm so different because I'm not. I'm just like everybody. Like I'm just like a million other people. Everyone's just different. Like having nails like this would drive someone crazy, but having long ass painted nails would drive me crazy. So everyone is just different. Like I had nails like 2 weeks ago, and they were the second I got home, I was like, they're coming off. The nails are coming off. Thank you. I am me. That is the truth. I am me. Ah! I can only be one thing, and that is me. That is me. Stop falling. Please stop falling, you tiny little thing. Why couldn't they give a bigger base just knowing that most people probably have this painting stand thing? Why? You gotta be yourself. Life is too short, man. You gotta be yourself. Be the person that you are, because you'll regret it if you're not. Only time I've regretted things, honestly, is when I was trying to be someone else. Like, there have been times where I was trying to be cool, and I've acted like someone I didn't like, and I was embarrassed of that. It's very embarrassing. Yeah, the topic is crazy. I don't feel this way. I feel like boys rock and girls rock, and everybody rocks. I like everybody. I like everybody, man. Everybody freaking rocks. I don't know. Everybody rocks. I think we all have our value. And our value comes from things that we do and things, the type of people that we are. That's where our value lies, in the type of people that we are. That's what matters. You gotta be a good person. Being a good person is literally the only thing that matters. If you're a good person, then everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. If you're a good person, everything else is good. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. I think a lot of the gender fighting and stuff online and stuff is so silly. Like, why? Literally, why? If you don't like someone or if you're not interested in a certain group of people, just don't date them. You don't need to make posts on why they suck. You just aren't interested, and that's okay. You're just not interested, and that's fine. Like, when people are like, I would never date someone who blah, 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 it's like, okay, plenty of people will. Okay, bye, see you later. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I hope you have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful Sunday night. Yeah, people care too much about people that they say they're not interested in. Like, why are you writing a paragraph about you would never date a girl with tattoos? Then don't date a girl with tattoos, man. You don't have to. No one's forcing you to do it. You don't need to write paragraphs online about it. It's okay. It's alright. Just cause it's not your thing, you just don't date those people. I don't know. That drives me crazy when people are like always Gator Gang, Gator Gang. Wait, what did I miss? Gator Gang. Oh, Gator Gang, Gator Gang. I was very confused. I'm a proud member of the Gator Gang. Proud member of the Gator Gang. Proud member of the Gator Gang. Some would say founder of the Gator Gang. Some would say founder of the Gator Gang. Many would say this. Many would say this. Goblin, what are you thinking? How's it coming out? You know how tiny these figures are. What are your thoughts? What can I improve? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Goblin has also painted these, and he knows they are very, very small. They're very small. Very little. Very little. Maybe. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Every time that falls off, I start shaking. I'm like out of anger. I'm like, dang on. Dang on. It's like too brown. I've gotten some brown on it. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like this is the, wait, I'll show you guys one that I did a while back, and then this one. Shabam! Shabam! This is an older one I did, and this is the newer one. So I feel like I'm improving because I'm keeping the colors brighter. This one's, I put the brown wash over and I wasn't happy with it. Whereas this one I'm going to keep bright colored, and I'm happier with this one. This one I kind of want to repaint, but I'm not going to do it. But I kind of want to, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. But I feel like I'm definitely making improvements. I feel like I'm making improvements, boys. I feel like I'm making improvements, boys. I'm very proud. Very proud. I'm very proud. See, the wash one, I just feel, hold on, let me get it back. I like more cartoony, so maybe perhaps that's why I like the brighter colors. But I feel like all the details like blend into each other. Like you can't really see anything. Like it's all blended, but perhaps I did it wrong. Perhaps I have to try it again. Like I'm definitely not going to put a wash on this one because I want brighter colors. I'm biased towards bright colors. When I see people use bright colors, that makes me very happy. Like I like a more cartoony look. I think if you like more realistic, dungy, like not dungy, but like realistic kind of beat up group look, that's definitely better to put that stuff over it. It's just not as much my style. Like I see some people use like hot pinks and stuff, and I'm like, I want that. I want that. The green is poppin'. My lip gloss is poppin'. My lip gloss is poppin'. Sorry, that whenever I hear poppin', I think of that's the lip gloss is poppin' song. Like I'm trying to put bright green highlights kind of in the blue so that it looks like, I don't know. I want it to just look very bright. I want it to look bright. Nice and bright. That's what I like, though. I feel like to each their own. To each their own. But it's just so tiny. It's just so tiny. I don't really love, I'm gonna say something controversial, but I don't really love the airbrush stuff, but I feel like that's only because I like when I can kind of tell something's hand-painted, and the airbrush stuff looks so smooth that sometimes I wonder if it came out of a machine. So it's not my preference, but I also think that everyone's got different styles. So, like, if someone really likes that look, and they really like the smooth, like, printed, like, pretty look like that, that makes sense to me. It's just not my personal thing. I like things that look, like, very bright, cartoony, and, like, where I can see brush marks a little bit. A little bit. But to each their own. To each their own. I do think it makes sense to use the airbrush for a little bit of, like, to lay the, like, maybe a base layer down, but when I see people use a lot of airbrush, oh my god. When I see people use a lot of airbrush, I'm like, alright, that feels like, it feels too smooth. I don't know, it feels like on DeviantArt when people used to, like, go super crazy, like, blending every single color together, feels a little too blended for me. Like, a little too smooth. A little too smooth. Yeah, I like dry brushing. Dry brushing looks goated. Dry brushing looks goated. I mean, the figures, I think it just depends on the figure, too. Some of them probably look better with, sorry, I just checked my phone. It's like gone black, my screen. Oh god, I messed it up. Oh no, I gotta fix it now. Oh no, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious, what did I do? 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 I gotta reset it back up, I'm sorry. Yeah, I like dry brushing, and I think it looks prettier than, no, it didn't die, I just unpaired it by accident. I just unpaired it. Like an idiot. I'm just an idiot, so I have to repair my, device here. I do like the dry brushing, though. I've got to say. I don't know. It depends on how smooth you want your stuff to look. It depends. Come on, connect. You know how to connect. You know how to connect. Do it. Do it. Do it. Why is it not working now? Oh no, I made a boo boo. It's looking for devices. It's looking for devices. Of course, it's looking for devices, and now my device is not working. Now my device is not working. Now my device is not working. It's what is going on here? What is going on? Connect to. I've never had this problem, but my phone is charged. It's not dead. It's just like disconnected. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it just decided to do that. Let me close the app and reopen it. Maybe that's something to do with it. Maybe that's something to do with it. Maybe I just need to. Maybe it crashed because my phone is like really hot. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Maybe my phone crashed. Oh, now I have to do that thing where I get it to like actually be like in the right orientation. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go. Wait, what? My phone is like trying to escape. My phone is like, I'm overheating. I'm overheating. Let me go. Let me go. Not until 9. Not until 9. I let my phone die a lot. I'm very guilty of this. I'm very guilty of letting my phone die a lot. I think that these are coming out good. These are the two I'm working on right now. I'm very happy with them. I'm happy with them. I don't know what color I want to make this floor. I thought I was going to make it... Now I might make it... No. I was going to make it green, but now I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want it to look pretty. I want it to look pretty. Let me see if I can try to do it like a bright green grass. I want to do like a bright green grass. I'm always scared whenever I put a new color down. I'm just going to freak out and just smear paint everywhere. Just do a smear. I'm nervous about this goblin. I'm very nervous about this goblin because this face is like entirely covered. So I'm going to have to reach in there and like pray that I get it. I might do my goblins different colors because literally why not? Like I might do like an orange goblin and a red goblin. Maybe different color goblins. I know that they're green, but like why not? You know? Who's the goblin police are going to come get me? Are they? Oh wait, I'm sitting sideways. I thought my phone was sideways. Yeah, that's what, do a darker shade of green. I think that's smart. Maybe I'll do this shade, but I'll put some darker, like, shadows on it. Because I want it to look, like, grassy. And I want to put, and around it on the base, I will put that technical mud stuff. I'm really upset because the mud I got is the bigger size, which I don't think I'll use right away, but it's okay. I didn't realize it was a bigger bottle. I did not realize it was a bigger bottle. Yeah, you're right. I think that I have to just do it that way. I'm gonna have to just try and get the color down and pray that it looks somewhat okay. Like the face was a lot easier on this. The face was hard on this one, but it was easier because of the it's open. Like I can actually see it. Whereas that one I just can't see. That's what's crazy about some of these figures is they make it so you can't see it. I know that's the good thing about the Games Workshop ones, like the Warhammer, is because they're all like, you can disassemble them and put them up on spikes, kind of, like sticks. So they're easier to get those little tight areas. They're a little easier to get the little tight areas. Whereas these ones are not. These ones are not. Wait, the Pumpkin Knight? The Pumpkin Knight is here. The Pumpkin Knight is here. The Pumpkin Knight is here. Let me grab the Pumpkin Knight. Let me grab the Pumpkin Knight. Where is he? Where is he? The Pumpkin Knight is in my drawer. He's in my drawer. He's in my drawer. I have to prime him. I have to prime him and get him ready because he's metal. Oh, where is he? Where is he? Oh, here he is. Here's the Pumpkin Knight. Here's the Pumpkin Knight. Here he is. Here he is. I have to prime him, and I'm scared, but I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited for him. I'm excited. The one I was just showing you though was was another goblin. Another goblin. Dry. Wait, I gotta hit it with the drying thing. Dry, baby, dry. Dry, baby, dry. So when you guys paint these figures, a lot of you guys don't use varnish, right? Because I keep going back and forth, and I'm like, I feel like I should varnish them, but I'm not really touching them. Not the Blumpkin Knight. No. Not the Blumpkin Knight. That's not who he is. That's not his name. That's not his name. I love how cartoony this guy looks. This is what I've been going for the whole time. I feel like I'm finally picking like what I want to do and actually going with it. Like I just like his cartooniness. I'd like to draw him. I think it's a girl. I keep misgendering this goblin. I keep misgendering the goblin. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry, goblin. I'm sorry. I kind of want to bring this shit. Yo, what up, what up, what up? What up? We're not talking Blumpkins. There was a mention of a Blumpkin and I got scared. I said, not Blumpkins. No. I think I want to bring some of this up in here with the glazing. Put some of that nice rich green in there. Ooh, wait a minute. Blend some of that in. I think that might look nice. Yeah. I mean, look. I think it's... I told my mom what that meant once because she asked, and she said, she was very disgusted. She said, don't ever do anything like that. And I was like, okay, mommy. I promise I won't. She was very, very upset. She was like gagging. She was very upset. She was like, don't ever let someone degrade you like that. Yeah, painting minis as an alcoholic sounds like a very miserable experience. I can't say I would want to do that. I have a shaking problem, but it's not from alcoholism. I just shake. Well, it's actually from my medication that I take. It makes me shake like a little chihuahua. It does make me shake. No, she did not. My mom's an angel. My mom did not even know that guys saw girls' beeholes during intimacy. She literally did not know that. She was like, guys would never see a girl's beehole. And I was like, what? And she sorry if this is too weird, but she was like, what? That's not true. And I was like, oh, I think they do, Mom. I think they do, Mommy. I think the boys see that. I could be wrong. I haven't been from that angle, but my mom is a pure angel. She's a sweet, innocent angel. She's a sweet, innocent angel, and she's never done anything controversial or upsetting in her life. You go hunting for it. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's scary. That's scary. The boys are on the hunt. The boys are on the hunt. The boys be looking. The boys be searching for it. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. No love for... My mom was like, why would anyone care about buttholes? Why do people get their butthole waxed? And I had to explain it to her, and she was like, this is a new world that we're living in. I don't know anything about this. Like, she was very upset. She was quite upset. She was very, like, mortified. My dad, I guess, was not into that. I guess my dad was not like you, Goblin. I don't know. I guess my dad didn't go hunting for it. Perhaps my dad was different than you. Probably not. My mom is such an angel. My mom is such an angel. She's such a pure soul. She probably doesn't know about that, and I would never tell her. She doesn't have to know. What she doesn't know is for the best. What my mother doesn't know is for the best. My mom's a baddie. She was a true baddie. She just, is a good girl. She's a baddie that's a good girl. You if you get a baddie good girl, you should be thankful for that. You can't look a gift horse in the mouth. You can't look a gift horse in the mouth. If you got a baddie who's a sweetheart and loves you, be happy. Be happy. Maybe I should paint this darker brown. Maybe, I don't know. I'm looking for like a nice rich brown that's like kind of more of a warm tone, because all the dark browns I found are very, very... Hello. All the ones I find are very cool toned, and it's very annoying. Like, they're not, they don't have any redness in them. I guess I could mix that. It's just, I wish that they made that. How are you doing tonight? I am not going to be on much longer. I think I'm staying till 9, but how are you? I'm painting a little bit more. I think I'm going to put some highlights because I cannot see well enough to paint in the eye. So maybe I'll put some highlights. Oh, no, those are too big. Every man fumbles a baddie. But then he ends up with who he's supposed to end up with. I believe that. Every man has fumbled. I have been fumbled. No, I haven't. Anyone who fumbled me is thanking God. They're like, yes! Thank God that I fumbled her. Thank God that I fumbled that crazy one. Thank the good heavens. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you end up with the person you're supposed to be with. Or at least, I think that there's not like a set soulmate for anyone. I truly believe there's a bunch of soulmates for people, and you just find one you like and you just grab onto them and hold on and you don't let them go, you know? Like, not necessarily that every person has one person made for them. I think that's a little silly. But I think that you just find good people and you don't let them go. If you find a good person, you hold on to them. Don't let them go. Why is this paint blending? It's like blending out. I feel like that's weird because it should be should not be doing that. Should not be doing that. It should not be blending out like that. It should be dry acrylic. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh no! It's on his pants! It's on his pants. It's on his pants. No, I think the person who fumbled me is fine. I think that we all fumble to find what's meant for us. Fumbling is a funny concept. It's a very funny concept. It's like, what does it even mean? What does it even mean? A lot of people say they got fumbled too when they really didn't get fumbled. It's just like the person didn't want them. The person didn't want you. And that sounds very mean, but like, it's okay. Some people are just not going to be interested in you. Doesn't mean that they fumbled you. They just weren't interested, you know? It's okay. Fumbling Florida woman is so funny. It's just such a fun, like, damn. Damn, Daniel. Damn, they did not want my ass. It happens. It happens. Yeah, hold on to the good person and wrap your arms around them and keep them very close to you and never let them leave you. If you find a good person, that's how you gotta treat them. They can never go anywhere. No, love is not possession. Love is not possession. Love is freedom. Because if you love someone and they love you, then they're not going to want to be away from you. Like, you can let them go because they'll always come back. They'll always come back. It's true. Butthole! Butthole! I don't know. Life is so complicated. Life is complicated. I hope everyone finds the right person for them. That's all I hope. Everyone finds the right person and everyone's happy. That's what I want for everyone. That's Wait, when they hit you hard and you literally drop the ball? Oh. What do you mean? What do you mean? Talking about fumbling? Are you talking about fumbling? Sometimes it's also just not the right time. You know? Sometimes people meet and it's not the right time. I don't know. I want everyone to find good, happy things in their life. I want everyone to be happy, damn it. And I'm not going to rest until everyone is happy. I'm not going to rest. I'm not going to rest. Everyone deserves happiness. Everyone deserves happiness. Everyone deserves good things and good people and to be treated well. That's what everyone deserves. Be treated good. Don't let people treat you like shit. Because there are bad people who will... There are people who look for people they could treat bad. Like, I'm going to put some black in the eye, and that also didn't look great. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's so hard with this little face here. Yeah, now you gotta make me happy first, because I'm down. I'm down. But you know what? It's going to be okay. Once I get my stuff figured out, it's going to be okay. It's just, you know, everyone goes through weird stuff in their life. Everyone goes through weird stuff, and you just move on. It's going to be okay. But I do want happiness for all of you guys, because you're all very nice, and I think that you deserve it. I also think a lot of people are scared of happiness, and that's why they make up stupid rules about, I would date this person, not this person, and I wouldn't date this person, and all this stuff, and it's like, they just are scared, so they make up the rules, and then they create this person that doesn't exist. It's like a protection thing. You're gonna take a dub, I'm gonna take a dub, everyone in this damn chat is gonna take a dub. It's gonna be Dub City USA in this chat. It's gonna be Dub City USA. Dub City. I'm gonna put some white on his tail. I think that'll be cute. Maybe I'll do some white stripes. Maybe I'll do some white stripies on his tail. Maybe I'll do some white stripies. Maybe that would be cute. Maybe that would be cute. That's the fun Seth Sunday service. Literally, yeah. Oh, his eyes are so scary. I gotta fix those. I don't know what to do with those eyes. They're just so tiny, but I have a smaller brush. I'm gonna have to go in with the tinier brush. Ah! I just got white on the... Ooh, you know what? That's okay. I'll just smear some white over here. It's okay. I will fix it. I will fix it. Mommy will fix it. Oh god, I shouldn't have called myself mommy. We're all gonna make it, boys. Everyone's gonna find good things in their lives. I believe it. I believe it. It's all gonna work out for all of us. It's all gonna work out. It's gonna happen. We just gotta be patient. We just gotta be patient, boys. We just gotta be patient, boys. Maybe I'll make the whole top of the tail white. Because I've seen cats that have that, like the whole top of their tail. Oh my god, I'm getting stuff smeared all over the sword. Luckily, the sword is very easy to paint. It's just silver. Maybe I'll do that. Like, have it, like, fluffy tail that's, like, white at the end. I think that's kind of cute. Oh my god, the sword is getting covered in paint. The sword's getting covered in paint. And this little outfit. No. 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 Alright, 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 alright. It's getting covered. It's getting covered. It'll happen. It'll happen. Trust me, it'll happen. Fucking rain. Fucking rain. It'll happen to everybody. I know it. I know it. Good things are coming. Good things are coming. You find what you want when you least expect it. Unfortunately, that's how life goes. Unfortunately, that's how life goes. I know people hate hearing that, but it's the truth. It's unfortunately the truth. It's the truth. Gotta believe, man. You gotta believe, not just in love, but like in everything. That you believe, like, you're gonna have what you want, the life that you want. Not manifesting it. I think that's silly because you gotta put in the work. But the life that you want is out there for you to have. It will happen. You just gotta stay positive. I was a wreck all day, not being positive. Goodbye. Have a good night. Have a good night. The life you want is there for you to take. Just like the guy in Scarface, but don't do it that way. Don't do it with drugs. Don't do it that way. That's not so good. That's not so good. Don't do it that way. All right, what am I doing with his eyes here? What am I doing with his eyes? Maybe I can do a little black in there. It's just so hard to see them. Ugh, the eyes are so tiny. The eyes are so tiny. Maybe if I put in some black, they'll look less crazy. It's so hard to see. It's so hard to see. Alright. Alright. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. Hey, don't let your dreams be dreams. Sorry if that scared you, but don't let your dreams be dreams, man. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Everything you want is for you. It's out there. You just gotta put in the work and it'll come. It'll come. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. I got a hair on this. Okay, that was nice. That was delicious. That was delicious. That was delicious. Okay. Alright. Oops. I want to put some bright colors on this. I want this to be a little more cartoony. A little more cartoony. That's pretty goated arconic. Say hello to my little friend. It's Al Pacino's like an icon. So, of course, he did it very well. He did it very well. It's crazy to me that he's so good at playing, like, shitty not shitty, but like mobsters. There was a girl that was on that set who went missing like right after. She was like, he's got to stop having kids. It's kind of mean to do to those kids, man. It's kind of mean. Those poor kids, man. Their dad is gonna be like 1,000 years old. Their dad is old as hell. He always just looks so confused. Every time I see him, he's like, him and the other one gotta stop. Him and who's the other one? You know his name. De Niro. Him and De Niro need to stop making babies. They need to stop making the damn babies. Put those freaking penises away. Put those penises away, or so help me. Or so help me. So help me, so help me, so help me. Put those penises away, or so help me, so help me, so help me. There's too many babies. Bagel is eeping. She's eeping right behind me. She's eeping. My eepy girl. She was screaming all day, and she finally calmed down. She finally rested. She finally got some rest, so I'm happy about that. She was just having a day. She was having a day. She was being a little crazy today. She does that a lot. She's a crazy girl. She's a crazy girl. I'm trying to paint the mouth and have it not spill everywhere like an idiot when I didn't even need to do that, and now it's going to be everywhere. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. I made a mistake. What else is new? I made a mistake. What else is new? What else is new? I'm a weirdo. You weirdos? No, I'm the biggest weirdo here. I'm the number one weirdo. It's me. It's me. I'm the weirdo. Alright. I'm trying to think if I want to give him a little eye highlight, but it might be too small. He might be just too little. He's got too many kids. He's got to stop making kids. Stop making babies. Stop making babies, please, for the good of the babies. Same thing with Elon Musk. Stop making babies, please. For the good of your children. But I don't think he cares too much about that. I don't think that's his concern. Like, this does not have to be perfect, but by all means, it has to be better than that. By all means, it's got to look a little better than that. No, not another little Pacino. No more Pacinos, please. Please, end the line of Pacinos. End the line of the Pacinos. I love that people are just, like, can meet these guys and randomly get pregnant by them. Like, if you just randomly are like, okay, you want to make a baby? And the guys are like, whatever, who cares? I'm rich. I feel like that's how it goes. Like, I feel like the girls don't even have to baby trap them. The guys just don't even give a shit. Whatever. Whatever. I'm rich. Let's make a baby. I feel like that's how the conversation goes. I mean, busting makes everyone feel good. That's undeniable. That's pretty undeniable fact. I think it's good for everybody, but you know, he could bust a little more responsibly. He could bust a little more responsibly. That's all I'm trying to say is he could bust without a baby. For sure he could afford to get the plan B, you know? For sure he could afford the plan B. For sure. I used to have a friend who played no, I don't know any Warhammer Chads. Well, I know a couple Warhammer Chads, but I think it's cool when guys are really into Warhammer, but I wouldn't describe them as like physical Chads. I describe them as like cool guys, but like not like physical Chads. Like I don't know what you're talking. Like if you mean like big, strong, crazy dudes, you know? Because I haven't met any of those. I haven't met any of those, but that's not really my type, anyways. I'm not really the Chad chaser. I like sweet, funny guys. I like them sweet. I like them funny, and very emotional and caring. Yeah, I mean, I've met some very attractive guys who play Warhammer, but you know, there's probably attractive people in every hobby. There's attractive people in every hobby. I don't think there's a lot of crossover between like gym bros and Warhammer guys. That I could say. I don't think there's a huge crossover there. I don't think there's a huge crossover. That's not true. I've met plenty of handsome guys that had the personality of like doorknobs. That is not true. Like literally, I've met handsome guys that I'm like, if I had to spend one more second with this guy, I would lose my mind. That is there's a lot of handsome guys that suck. There's a lot of handsome guys that suck. There's a lot of beautiful girls that suck. I mean, being good looking doesn't mean your personality is good by any means. Plenty of good looking people who got poopy personality. I think that that's just like a people say that, but it's not true. It's not true. I mean, if you're talking to a girl who only likes certain types of guys, maybe, but maybe. If you like someone, they're funny to you, perhaps. But I have met plenty of guys who are very conventionally attractive, and I thought this guy has the personality of a fish. This guy has the personality of a fish. I do love dads. I love dad vibes. I love a good dad vibe. I can't lie. Dad vibes rock. Dad vibe rocks. Or dad's vibes rocks. I like that. I like dad vibes. I like cozy vibes. To each their own, though. Everyone's attracted to different things. Everyone's attracted to different things, to different strokes for different folks. As they say. Some girls love gym bros, and some girls love guys who wear nail polish. There's some girls love both. Some girls love both. It's like how some guys love brunettes, but they also love blondes. They also love blondes. People like different things. Sorry, I'm went on a tangent there. I just feel like it's so silly how people just assume that like Chad guys get the most girls when maybe they do, but you're also probably seeking girls who are like those types of guys. I mean, I think a lot of girls look at when you see pictures of guys posting, like look at like the Geralt poster or like Red Dead art. Guys are always have like serious tough faces, so I feel like a lot of girls find that very attractive. Actually, I'd say a lot of women find those attractive. That's why guys never smile in photos. Guys in photos are always like, they're always pouting. They're always so angry. I don't know why, but they always are. Guys in photos are always so angry, so I feel like that's not unattractive. I feel like you gotta view yourself as attractive, and you'll find the right people. You seem very cool to me. Women are weird. But so are men. Everybody's a little weird. But whenever I see those posts that are like, no woman prefers a dad bod, I'm like, that's literally not true, because I like that. Like, I don't prefer like a huge gym guy. That's not my preference by any means. I'm sure those guys wouldn't prefer me either. So it's just like very silly to generalize. It's very similar. It's silly to generalize what people like. It's people probably all like different things. People probably all like different stuff. That's what I think. Yeah, I know a lot of women prefer dad bods. I know that's what most of my friends prefer, but those guys that are big, muscle chads, they probably prefer women who are super into fitness. So like, it's it wouldn't be a good match anyways. It's just different for each person. There are people who are like 500 pounds. Like that's what they like. They have like a fetish for that. There's a lid for every pot. There's a lid for every freaking pot, man. Lid for every pot. I don't know. I don't think the permascala is a bad thing. I think a lot of women find that attractive. I think a lot of women find that very attractive. So I think you're okay. Most people are more attractive than they realize, especially when you're like with people and you're laughing and you're having fun. It makes you attractive when you're positive and laughing and having fun and stuff like that, out and about. People find that very attractive. Very attractive. All right, this guy, he's got a lot more work to do, but I'm working on him in the meantime. Yeah, looks don't tell much about your personality at all. Yeah, I mean, it's get to know people. The way that someone looks means almost nothing. Like it's just that's genetics. That's just the luck of the draw. So I've met beautiful people who suck so bad. I've met beautiful people who are the nicest people I've ever met. I've met ugly people, not ugly. That's a mean word to say, but like less conventionally attractive people, I guess, who sucked, and I've met less conventionally attractive people who rocked. Like it's just so different for everybody. You really have to get to know people. You really got to get to know people. You don't know someone until you've actually sat and had a conversation with them. You can miss out on some really cool people just by being afraid to talk to them, by thinking they're too cool, or by thinking that they're gonna be mean or whatever. You can miss out on some good friends. It's possible to miss out on some good friends. I think I see some doubloons. I think there's some doubloons. I think this is sitting on like a pile of gold, so I'm gonna put that there. I think it's sitting on like a wee pile of gold. A wee pile of gold. All right. All right. Exactly. People attractiveness is based on personality. Once you how physical looks are the first thing you see, but once you know someone's personality, they become a lot more or less attractive based on their attitude and other things. Like I've met really attractive people who become very unattractive to me because I get to know them and I realize they're not very nice or they're very negative and things like that. They're just not, their personalities make them unattractive. So I think people are too hard on themselves. I think the most important thing is just who you are. It is who you are. Obviously, unfortunately, the world judges a lot with more than I wish it does, but you know. I don't know. That makes me kind of uncomfortable. That makes me kind of uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I will just say that I've met a lot of really good people. I've met a lot of shitty people. I've met some great people, and you know, there's good and bad. Good and bad. I mean, I think that's silly. I think if you treat people bad because of how they look, that's just so silly. It's just very sad. I hope that doesn't happen too much. I hope that's not a common thing that happens. I don't know. I just feel like most people are beyond that, but I guess not. I guess there's always gonna be some people who suck. I guess there's always gonna be some people who suck. There's always gonna be some people who are rude, but those people are nasty, and they're even if they're good looking, then they have mean hearts, and then they're ugly inside. They become ugly. All right, all right. I think okay. So this is what I did today. This is what I did today. I think I'm gonna end the stream here because it's 9:02. But I will be back tomorrow at 6. I had a lot of fun. We did some deep conversating, guys. Yes, I have. I have done that. What was I say? We did some deep conversating and I had fun today. So hope everyone has a wonderful night. I will see you tomorrow and yeah. All right. Bye everybody. Bye bye bye.